Alrighty.
Get that thing dyed properly.
So we're just kicking through some parcel updates real quick.
I'm gonna get that cloak of billowing dyed the proper
There's
color
the
of
fine
blue,
shield.
embroidered with my sigil.
Turin crate. That was the Celestial Tessin +1. It is now identified.
That's right.
Do we know who has it?
It was me, and it's now gone.
Yeah, we know what it is, now that we no longer have it.
So let's see.
All we have to do to get it back is kill 3 genies.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and delete that one.
I don't really want to break a deal with a bunch of referees.
What?
Wine skin.
I mean...
Nope, those are all standard.
Those are all standard?
Yep.
Possibly.
Backpack bedroll.
Well, we're not here to fight them. Yeah, so.
Steel mirror, yep.
And the short sword?
Short sword.
It's just a short sword.
Yep, just a short sword.
We came across like somebody's kit and decided to take it?
Yep.
Okay. I think everything else pretty much is named.
Okay.
So for future then when we come across this kitty, this is what we'll just do. I'll just throw it into this.
Yep. It's much easier that way.
All right, I'll put this back in the party parcel.
All right. So kicking it off into standard move forward. Welcome again, everyone, and thank you for joining us again, saying again multiple times, again, to another Scape Games Presents a 5th edition homebrew D&D based in Forgotten Realms, specifically throughout the region of the Vast, with Ravens Bluff, the fabled city of adventurers, as our party's home base. The Arachnophobia crew invites you to join in on our sessions live most Wednesdays at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. Come in, comment, heckle, and use channel points to affect the outcomes of the game. For those watching this after the fact, make sure to like, subscribe, rumble, whatever's appropriate to the medium in which you found us on. And of course, if you're subscribed here on Twitch, we very much do appreciate the support. Make sure to check out the link tree in our doobly-doo below to catch up on other fun things that we're doing. All right. Any other paperwork stuff that we need to get out of the way?
Coffee.
Coffee.
I think it's a little late for coffee. More beer, wine.
No,
liquor.
no.
Not with that attitude.
No, it's still coffee for me. I've been making multiple jaunts to Omaha for installs.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Travel sucks.
Yeah. Well, hey.
Well, with that said, Ark, want to kick us off with what happened last week?
Here, man, we're casting Blink over here.
Off to the Aether Realms with you.
Let's see. Dude, where's my Fenrir? Owl that hurt 4 of us. Natasha dies. Yes, very sad. Anyway, and then
then Drow poked her with his bow.
Is that what you guys are calling it these days?
We just need to introduce Drow to Yllica now.
We already have.
So is Draho getting 2 waifus at this moment?
Nope.
You do realize one tried to kill us, not just him.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Yllica.
Yeah. But also I see what you did there. And then Troll in the Dungeon. But we have the staff now.
You do.
Multiple trolls in the dungeon.
There were trolls in the dungeons.
Who picked up the staff, if anyone?
Nobody yet, but I'm going to.
Okay. That
Since I'm the only staff user.
should be in the party sheet.
It was not.
Oh, that's because you guys haven't finished this particular room set yet. So we'll come back to that.
So
now that everybody has cleared out, I'm going to head down here to where the troll was.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually going to pull up as many of the troll bodies as I can.
That's right, because I was getting ready to inspect the drow that was at the edge of the water.
I'm going to tried to skin them to see what's up with their hides.
And I am going to go check out what kind of crystals those are over there.
Okay. So,
was my plan
one at a
too.
time. Navara, what are you doing with the staff?
I would like to arcana it to make sure that it's safe to handle.
Okay, go ahead and make that roll.
Because I don't trust nothing in here.
First roll of the night.
Arcana. Okay.
You must-
17.
17?
Nature.
You
Probably okay.
definitely feel the magical nature off of it. It feels tied to abyssal or demonic energy.
I'm surprised there.
Cool.
Hey, get yourself another patron.
Why not? I mean,
Or leverage.
I've already got 3. Like my soul's already tied up in Devil Court for quite a while.
Dude.
The old John Constantine.
All right, let's pick it up and we'll try to identify it.
Okay.
You fool!
Ritual cast or regular cast?
I can only ritual cast.
Okay. So you don't get any specifics off of it. It is a legendary item.
Did we have anything else unidentified that can be identified while she's at it?
Not that I know of.
Okay, just making sure.
So it's legendary and magical. Does it require attunement?
It does not.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna swap out my regular quarterstaff for this infernal quarterstaff.
All right.
You start growing
A
spider
staff of
legs.
unknown devil power? What could be the harm in using it?
I mean, I already have all kinds of unknown devil power. I mean, what's it gonna hurt at this point?
What's one more? Oh,
Famous last words.
exactly. What's more to the current stockpile of already?
I mean, I would rather have the infernal devil weapon than anybody else,
Fair.
to be fair. So
I mean, you are the current warlock.
If it comes down to it, I can just try to destroy it. But being a legendary weapon probably has very specific criteria for that.
so does anything bad happen?
Not as of yet. It does have a
Stop saying things like
very-
that.
Yeah.
very chill feeling to the touch.
All right, so it's cold.
Yep.
I'm gonna put on a pair.
No,
of
it's just
gloves.
relaxed.
Okay.
Just relaxed, mellow.
That should, now be in your inventory currently.
Okay.
Right. It's like
I'm afraid to see what this thing does.
Let's get some pizza.
Let's see. What is it called in here?
Some mushrooms.
Staff of Lich Matron Bayenry.
Got it.
Actually,
Okay.
probably are mushrooms down here. To be fair.
All right, and it
They don't
has
do well
no,
in sunlight.
no information on it.
Correct.
Okay.
Mushrooms
For
probably
the purposes of,
I will give you the fact that it is a +3 staff.
okay, I was gonna ask. +3, got it. Not that I'm ever gonna hit anything with it, but
I mean, +3 when you cast spells, because I'm sure it's a spell focus, right?
Yeah.
Yet it is. It is a staff.
There you go.
okay, so that's a +1 more then, because I've already got
Hey, that's 5% better.
a Wand of the War Mage +2. So, all right,
Nice.
But it probably does things.
yeah, all right. I'll figure out how to add that +1 in here somewhere, but that's all I got for the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
All these demon princes who have contracts with you, Lolth just pops in. Sup.
So it is set on your quarterstaff. And call that a +3. Staff of
All right, so I've got a +2 one
Lich
equipped currently. I just need to switch to that one as actually being equipped, and then switch the quarterstaff +2 to carry. Okay.
Yep. And in your actions, that should be all set now.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Ark, what were you doing next?
I was attempting to skin the trolls
That's right.
and harvest some of their blood.
So let me double check and see how many there were. There were a total of 5, so that gives you 5 chances of survival. Do you have any particular skinning equipment with you, or what are you using?
I have my leather workers kit.
That'll work.
Okay. Does this count as a use of a tool?
It does.
Okay, so I'm actually going to get plus 11 on this roll.
Okay.
Okay, first one is a dirty 20.
Okay.
Second one is a 18.
Okay.
Woo. Third one is a 28. Oh, also I assume Draho is lending me some of his vials.
Yeah, how many do you need? I have quite a few.
I need quite a few. Fourth one is dirty 20.
Okay.
And number 5, 15.
15. All right. So you were able to get 3 of the hides off cleanly. The other 2 kind of shredded mid-process.
That's fair. To be fair, we did a lot of damage to them.
Yep. You can take as many vials of blood as you want, up to, say, 15 between them all.
We'll take 15.
All right.
All right, let me adjust my inventory as Draho pulls one after another vial out of his
Yeah, I will
bottle.
say that those are better safer on you than me. Because I'm going to take a lot of damage.
Okay. So pop up
That's what I need to
Drow.
do. I need to get my artificer making indestructible vials.
Let's see.
So you're doing 15. That leaves me with 25 vials left. So let's be cautious with it.
And 3 troll hides.
Yep. So those are currently on Arc.
Cool.
Okay. Fenrir, what were you doing?
I was going to do a nature check on these glowing crystals.
Actually,
I was
give
going to
me
do an
Arcana.
Arcana check.
Okay.
Arcana.
Yep. These are not.
I was going to
natural.
do the same thing with him.
Go for it.
Plus 6.
So a 19.
19. All right. And a 16.
I got a 16.
Let's see, where are those? So these crystal formations each stand about 8 to 10 feet tall. Some are red, some are green, and some are blue. All of which look to have impacted the side of the cave wall many years ago. You get the feeling of unstable magic pulsating from them. Possibly wild magic, possibly aether magic.
Do I feel any elemental or anything?
No.
No.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Was this the mineral sensation I got before?
This was.
Okay. So, is it safe to mine these?
You can certainly try.
I was going to say,
I
Was
wouldn't
mine-
touch it
We
if it's
do have
throwing
some
off
mining
wild
equipment.
Magic.
correct. I was going to say there is mining equipment. in the
Yeah.
kit.
So,
If it's throwing off wild magic. Do you really want to play that game?
Gonna go ahead and back up.
Alrighty.
I'm on the other side.
so I'm gonna pull up my hammer and
I
Put it
back
back.
up as well.
put it back and
I'm
Well-
gonna let Ark have at this. I'm just like, go ahead and mine these suckers, but I'm backing up.
Draho, are you staying here?
Well, yeah, I want to see what happens.
Okay.
Just because I said it was a dumb idea doesn't mean I'm not going to be involved.
That's about right for you.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
very on brand for Draho.
All right. So
Okay, so I'm gonna try with the
sets
mining
of-
pick first.
The sets of crystals are red, green, blue, red from left to right.
Oh, you had to add that element to it.
Yep.
Okay.
So what color are they?
Red, green, blue, red from left to right.
So
You might want to take my rage off. Because I'm not raging.
are you sure?
No. No, I'm
Might
not.
be after you hit.
I like the. Are you sure? Right after you.
All right. All set.
You're making this harder than it needs to be, Pedro.
Am I?
He's got to have some fun. We kill all those monsters, so. All right, and do I do a strength check or what?
Survival.
Do I need a survival?
Only if you are actively participating in the mining.
I
No, I'm
survival is
just
to see.
watching it.
I think survival is just to see how well I do at this.
Yep.
The saving throw comes after.
Hopefully,
give you
barbarian.
inspiration.
took
So
points
if-
in survival.
Is Raho being there and observing aiding me?
Not necessarily.
Can I give him an inspiration
Did
roll?
Raho,
I can help you by just telling you where it looks the weakest.
Does that work?
I've been. Yeah, come on. Let me give him advantage by saying here's the weakest point according to Droho's genius.
I feel like that would be disadvantage.
Yeah. Can I just at least give him an inspiration roll?
So Draho, give me another Arcana.
Yeah, there you go. I
Actually,
know what I'm talking
To be
about.
fair, he has to like succeed on a check to see if he can give me advantage in some cases.
19.
Yep, you can have advantage for the first strike.
Good, because that was a 1.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's much better. That's 24.
Okay, so you're able to get a roughly foot-long chunk that's 12 inches by about 3 inches in diameter to fall away. As it does, the crystal dims momentarily and then flares back to its original brightness.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's nefarious.
But
The
before
cluster or the one that he broke off?
The piece that broke off.
okay, before he goes at it, I yell over, "Wait a second," and I run up, grab what he's mined,
Ooh.
And take it back.
take it back.
Okay.
Because I don't want it blowing, what we mined blowing up if something goes wrong.
Give me an Arcana check.
All right.
Is he about to learn this is a bad idea?
18.
Okay. Do you have any spell slots that you've used?
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, he has actually. Hang on.
I have a 3rd level.
Yep, 1/3 level.
That refreshes itself and the crystal dims.
Oh, don't use up all our magic.
So in terms of in world, that he feels as though he's a bit he's got a little bit more magical power.
His mana bar went.
Okay. Does the crystal still seem have magic in it?
It does.
Oh, okay. Well,
It just seems used for the moment.
For the moment, you mean it has charges?
this is good. Okay.
Hey guys, those of you who cast spells, so everyone,
Yeah.
come touch these. Wait, actually, I'm gonna break off another piece.
I was gonna say break off a piece for
Once I am
everybody.
safely away again.
Okay, 17.
17. That falls, hits the ground, that crystal dims, and then the brightness within it just fades away.
I assume that since I have no more spell slots open, that it won't charge me again.
You can make that assumption.
So I will go grab that one and bring it back.
Wait, this one dimmed after went.
Yeah, I didn't roll as well. I didn't roll as well. Does this count as breaking an object?
No, this is technically mining.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay. Another one falls, goes dim, and then lights back up.
Alright.
Okay,
So-
since I don't actually cast spells, I'm just gonna set over here.
Did you pick it up?
No.
I'll pick it up since I'm next to it.
Let's roll.
Okay. Are you shy any spell slots?
Let me look. No, I am not.
Okay. Give me an
I think I'm
Arcana
down
check.
an arcane shot, but that's about it.
Do
What was
those
it?
count as spell
Arcana?
slots?
No, they don't.
No.
Arcana? Okay.
Oh, hey.
30.
There we go.
So you will take only half this damage. Oh, sorry, wrong amount. That was red one, so it's 3. There we go.
What?
So half of 26. So 13 points of force damage.
Oh, yeah, after I pick it up and basically get knocked on my ass.
This crystal attacks elves.
Yes, we have a punishment for Drow when he acts up.
No, I'm going to use my deductive reasoning from the arcane studies at one of the finest academies in Mithranor. And I'm going to say, if you touch this stuff, make sure you're not fully charged on your energy for the day, because it'll hurt you.
Is it still glowing, or did it dim out?
It dimmed, but it is still glowing. However, at the third pull of crystal from that vein, the rest of the crystals dim entirely.
Do we think the crystal itself will have any worth without the power?
Do you?
I mean, is there any way
What would you have to
determine
roll
that?
to determine if the crystal itself is
I don't
Appraisal.
think that it's worth carrying around if it does. So we're running pretty heavy at this point.
Okay.
So
So
okay, what's the next color?
Green.
green?
I have a feeling I know what this does.
Let's hope it heals, because I'm going to pick it up too.
I'll grab the first one.
If it doesn't heal, we'll know.
25.
Hello, man.
Oh yeah,
So
what
you're-
damage
you're
did I
able to pull
take?
the
Because
first
you
one.
never added it to
Force.
my character.
Force damage,
Half a-
13.
13. Thank
You
you.
have a ball. Yeah, ball.
So I saw it doing that. Is anyone hurt? Because I'm
Only John.
I am
how hurt are you?
13.
Okay, you're a little more hurt than me. So
No, I mean 13 damage.
right,
Only
you're a
what I
little
just
more,
took.
No, yeah, you're a little more hurt than me.
Okay.
I'm only at 10, and I have 5 temp HP. So
Okay, yeah. Crack the next one. We'll see if it heals me.
Besides-
or
I
injures
think
me.
I'm hurt.
besides, I would definitely let you touch it first.
I assume he already he cracked the green one already.
Oh,
Yeah, we took a long rest from that.
The red one is gone. Have we made the roll for the green one?
Yeah, he rolled a 20 something.
Yes.
It's
27.
25.
You're able to pull the first one. It is a good
Raho
pull.
will pick it up.
Okay. Do you have any spell slots used? I'm assuming no.
You
Considering?
know I don't. But actually, no, I don't.
Okay. Let's see. That is. Nope. You don't need those. Thank you. That one is a 5.
This is
I
called
like these
guinea
crystals.
pigging.
They're funny.
yes. And I assume we have our baby DM in the room with us.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Yeep.
I'm Mr. Mrs.
And 26.
All right. You'll again take half. Base damage is 39 force. As this one blows you
Yeah.
back further.
He's in the
So-
water now.
Now, what did I take for half damage?
19.
19.
So Nivara calls out, "Hey, Grandpa, maybe you should sit down."
These crystals really don't like elves.
Apparently.
Hey, do the next chip off this one, and while you're doing that, I am going to get Kibble down here because I know he's used spell slots. Have
I
him.
would like to touch the rock.
No,
Can
Kibble
I
has
touch
not
the
used
rock?
spell slots, so never mind.
Oh,
I
that's
can touch
so
the rock.
funny.
I mean, so far it's not a dexterity check, so you should be fine.
Yeah.
You gonna come touch the green rock?
I'm gonna go touch the green rock.
Good, you guys do that.
I'm
Can we all touch the green rock?
well, you're up to full now, so.
No, it's my green rock. You leave it alone.
Oh God, it's making you all covetous.
What's mine is mine is mine is mine is mine is mine is mine, not yours.
That's if it's orange.
I'm assuming you're going to continue mining.
Thank you,
Rock.
Navarro, for giving
until
the reference.
until someone tells it to stop.
I mean, why are we mining this?
I don't know, because Fenrir wanted to.
And it's proven to be very, very good at injuring people.
Just you.
So what
Yeah,
happens
I-
when
I
I
mean-
touch it?
Are you touching before its mind or after its mind?
I want to touch it before its mind.
Okay. Go ahead and make first off, what's your highest level spell slot unused?
4th.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check.
No. Because you can't roll Arcana untrained.
Still need it.
Okay.
This one becomes more of a
This is less
luck
formal knowledge, or
version.
more like internet search knowledge.
Roll the d20.
This
add
is
your
Google
int.
Translate.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, hey,
16?
that could have
Plus your
gone.
Okay.
int.
Could've gone
So
much
a
worse.
4th level spell slot of yours is restored. And you take 1 point of damage.
Spicy.
Yep. It just kind of sizzles against your skin.
So this is just physical, raw, magical energy.
You would probably have seen these before in your journeys. These are Aether Crystals. So most often, they give back magical power.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you from swinging shit.
Okay. Ark sees your skin sizzling and just assumes that's a tiefling thing.
So these are Aether Crystals.
Okay.
They kind of pool raw magical energy. The good news is if you're a spellcaster, it can help you regenerate some of your magic power. The bad news is that it's raw magical energy, and if handled improperly, it can have disastrous results.
I've noticed.
So,
No,
I get
you
let me
were
continue.
warned politely twice. When I say disastrous, I mean disastrous.
I mean, is it really a disaster if Drahu gets hurt?
Well, what I'm saying is, with the abundance of crystals here, if you swing that the wrong way, you might be the only one walking out of here.
So it's a good thing we all backed up. But I asked it's Kaison, right? That's doing the.
Mhm.
I asked him. So we probably shouldn't be storing these in our bag of holding and carrying them with us.
Well, if their energy's been depleted, they'll transport okay, but I am unfamiliar with how these things react in extra-dimensional spaces. And more than that, all of the other things hanging out in your extra-dimensional space, and how contact of raw magical energy might interact with those things.
You're taking all my fun away.
So I would not put them anywhere but back.
Thank you for coming to Kaison's TED Talk.
The green one and the red one I took are staying with me.
Sweet. Then you need to be at least 100 yards in front, back, or left or right of me. So
don't have
when
that
you
much room.
explode, I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, and also you need
Because
not-
there won't be enough left of your soul to
also-
resurrect.
Also, I would say, one, they don't go in our universal party bag of holding, and you give said bag of holding to someone else because we're not letting you carry those.
No.
in them.
I don't think you're listening. I don't
You're
think
not
they don't
listening.
go anywhere.
So we're going to put it this way. Everybody puts the shit down.
I put the mining pick away.
I am
I
not
put
walking
mine
through the
down
rest.
a long time ago. I don't think
Not-
I was going to do it though.
I'm not walking through the rest of this dungeon with a couple of ticking time bombs.
Fine, I will put the pieces back on the ground.
Still having mining on the mine. I noticed apparently a collapsed shaft here.
Yep.
I mean, there are ways to harvest these crystals and harvest their energies, but it is a skill and it is not something to be meddled with.
Now, is that just inert crystal in front of it? Or
Correct.
is that... Okay, then I'm not going to mess with that. And Navarra is currently standing on the opening to another cave pathway, so I'm going to go stand next to her.
And I stand next to the bear man.
Hey, Katie, can I investigate this drow body that's I've been sitting by?
You absolutely can. Not that.
He's dead, Jim.
That is accurate. Actually, I believe you guys did this last time. So the body itself looks like it's been slashed a few times, but its primary reason for death is a heavy stab wound, probably at the kidney.
Yep.
What does the body have?
Looks like regular leathers, short sword. The leathers have been embossed with the symbol of Lolth. Looks like it was probably one of the lower level priestesses.
Got it. Nothing else on her?
Correct.
As I, roll her around and look.
Yep.
How clear is the water?
Now that the trolls have been slain in it, it's kind of brackish. Fair amount of troll blood in there.
How deep does it look?
Fairly deep. They were all large-sized creatures that were hiding underneath it.
Do we think there's anything in that water, gentlemen?
Do you want me to go look?
I'll go look.
I could go down and walk around. I think. I gotta look.
Do you have water breathing?
I have a potion.
Okay.
I'm double checking, but I think I have a potion. I do have a potion.
Okay.
Do
Surprisingly.
you have multiple potions?
I mean, this is just a scouting mission at this point.
First things first.
I meant you'd hand out one.
How deep is the drop off? Can you just walk out to it, or does it just go down?
It's got about a 2-foot section worth
Hang
of...
on, I lost audio.
Sure.
Okay, try it again.
It's got about a 2-foot section where it's sloped, and then it is a complete drop.
Oh, lovely.
Would you like a tether?
Yeah.
Okay.
As I
to the
scoop my
Burmy
bag off and
Okay,
Yeah.
so
and I fish around and I grab the potion because I don't know what's down there.
and we just got another length of rope, so we're gonna combine those.
Okay.
I'll
Tie a
take-
little bit off to you.
And then
Keddy, if I need to drink the potion, can I do it underwater or should I do it beforehand?
If you put the bottle directly to your
professional
mouth,
enough
you
to be
should
able to
be
do that.
able to.
I'm sorry, what was that, Kitty?
Yeah, you totally can.
I figured if I held the thumb next to it when I took the stopper off and then put it to mouth, I should be able to do it.
Yep.
Okay.
You're an accomplished
So-
enough adventurer, and I'm not too worried about it. If you were under
So-
level 5, we'd have fun.
Yeah, well, no. Anyway, so I'm going to set my bag and the Nadachi off to the side and my other bag next to it. I'll leave some of my weapons on.
Okay.
Put a
And-
dagger in your mouth. Look cool.
No dagger in my mouth. I have a mask on, but I've got the potion in one in handy in case I need it. And I will tie myself off. And
And I'm holding the rope.
and I'm holding the other end.
I look to see how many people are holding the rope to make sure they don't let go. And then I will just start wading into the water.
Okay.
I think more effectively like that.
Yes.
After about 2 feet, you just start sinking.
Okay. As I submerge, what do I start to see?
It starts to get darker and darker as you go down. But you see a bit of a brilliant light at the bottom.
Okay. How long do I drop?
Looks like it's going to go down roughly about 100 feet.
All right.
Seeing that the end of the rope is coming up, I'm going to very quickly tie to the adamantium chain to give
Okay.
her a little more slack.
I'm going to, as I'm going down and I notice the mental ticks, I will take the potion on the drop.
Okay. For the chain connection. What would be a decent skill for that?
Probably dexterity.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Just straight dexterity.
Yep.
Okay.
You can add in survival if you want.
Can I give him advantage on the roll because I'm dexterity based?
He's the one doing it, so there's not really a whole lot of room for a second person to tie that knot.
Okay.
Okay. 11.
Okay. You feel like you've gotten the knot secure enough.
Okay. I mean,
I feel
that's
like somebody's about to get lost in the water.
Well, I can.
If I feel the slack let go, I'm gonna dive in the water. So.
So you continue submerging down into the deep darkness, but that brilliant pinpoint of light gets closer and closer. What you're seeing is kind of the shape of a golden goblet. Small encrusted gems seem to be not enchanted, but embossed.
Encrusted?
Yeah, encrusted. Set into it.
It's the Holy Grail.
How close are you getting?
Well, as I'm coming down, is there anything else in the water?
Doesn't seem to be.
All right. How far out can I see?
Let's see.
I do have. I mean, I have dark vision. But
Yep. So you'll have kind of dim torchlight space around you, given its brightness. But as you look back up, it's pitch black above you.
Okay. Do I feel anything coming off of it? Holy or unholy?
Not so much that, but there is kind of a slow buffet of water kind of giving you a bit of resistance as you get closer to it.
Like there's some sort of bubble on it?
Not necessarily a bubble, but as if it was kind of like a geyser pushing at you.
Is it coming from the the drinking end of the cup?
You would surmise such, yes.
So if I kind of come around and come from the stem of the chalice, not as much?
Correct.
Okay. I'll walk up to it.
Okay.
And is there anything surrounding me yet?
There is not. So as you get that close to it, you notice that it's kind of set in amongst some rocks and angled in the way that it is. And it looks like it's moving just ever so slightly up and down. Kind of at the drinking end of it.
Like it's positioned to where it would be being drunk or poured?
Kind of like that, but also in the fact that the rocks are keeping the base in place.
Yeah, it's so somebody's like worked around it so it can't roll around, but it's not straight standing up like if it was set on a table and it's not laying on its side.
Correct.
So it's like it's in the midst of a drink.
Yes.
Set the cup upright.
Okay. You feel that geyser just going straight up. Everyone at the top, you see kind of bubbles just cresting out of the middle of the lake.
Normally, bubbles is a bad sign when people are underwater for long.
And I can kind of see the change in current.
Mm-hmm. Not so much see, but you can absolutely feel it because it starts to minorly buffet you, but
Right.
since it's directed up, it's tapered as it goes out.
I was gonna say sometimes depending on the water, you can notice a current.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What happens if I take and turn the cup upside down? And I'm going to hold it upside down.
You feel the pressure of its geyser shooting towards the ground, and it's giving you a bit of lift. Not enough to get you out, but it moves you up about 5 feet.
But it continues.
Correct. The bubbles at the top dissipate.
So I've got a hold of this chalice by the stem, the drinking stem.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter which way I maneuver the open end of the vessel, it has a geyser that comes out.
Correct.
Do I see a lid on the ground?
Not for this, no.
But it still gives off light?
It
After I
does.
picked it up?
Hmm.
Okay, I'm going to walk around the bottom.
Okay.
I have a light source.
Yeah, you do.
I'm going to see what else is down here.
You are a light source.
Indeed.
As you kind of maneuver your way around, you find small bits of bone, tattered cloth that's just soaking and floating, bits of ringmail, leather, various different detritus, probably left over from the trolls eating.
They just toss it in after they're done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't see any side chambers, any alcoves.
Not down here, no.
Okay. In the side walls.
Nope.
Okay. And back to where the chalice was resting, is there anything unusual about the rock formation or what was underneath it?
Doesn't look so. It looks like it's just where it's being held in place. Thank you.
Question, and this is something that obviously can't say, but if you went down there and did identify on it, could you know how to turn it off?
You could.
It's more curiosity than anything.
Well, I'm looking at it like this. It's
I
in
don't
the
know if
water
identify lets you know how to activate and deactivate magic knife.
Generally.
sometimes, but I'm looking at it like this. If this thing has continually got this current coming out of it, the hole hasn't overflown.
Yeah.
So, am I able to slide my hand over my opposite hand over the top of the chalice?
You are. There is a bit of force, but you're able to stop it.
So if I'm able to fully close the top of it,
Mhm.
then the force coming out does stop.
Doesn't stop, but you're able to make it so that it isn't just blowing direct out. Kind of like if you were to take a hose and put your hand to it.
Okay, so it's kind of leaking around the edges.
Mhm.
Okay. And I didn't see anything that would work as a lid.
Not down here. About the most that you were able to pick out is like way down at the base. Each of the sides kind of slide into the wall, and there seems to be like an outlet for the additional water.
Oh. Like, okay. This could be down here to supply water to the rest of the thing. Okay. Interesting. We're going to take it out.
Okay. So you make your way back up?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you give the rope a tug?
I'll give it a couple of tugs as I start to make my way up.
Okay, so I hopefully am just picking up the rope then.
Give me a strength check.
Because I'll just do, as I'm coming up.
Do I have to?
Yeah, you have it too. So do
So-
you just want to give me advantage or?
Do I give him advantage or do I do a separate roll, Pedro?
Can either. Functionally, it
point-
works the same way, so I'm not too worried about it.
I'll just
Okay.
point the chalice down and just gently start kicking up, knowing that they'll pick up the slack.
Okay.
No. 6.
You go to pull, and you
You're
pull kind
grounded.
of sharply, and the chain slackens.
Oh,
Okay, I dive in the water.
Misaki, you feel the rope start to kind of ease up on you, like you're not being pulled up.
I dive in the water and I pull out one of my.
Am I still kick swimming up?
You are.
Okay.
Okay. But I dive in the water, pull out one of my Everly torches and see if I can find the end of the rope.
Okay. Go ahead and give me let's go with Dex check since you're swimming.
Okay. 14.
14. It's not too far below you, so you're able to get down to it pretty quickly.
Okay. Then I just come out of the water, which now it has some slack, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then I pull up on that as I'm letting myself out. Like I hand it to Fenrir, get myself out of the water, and start pulling it up.
Okay, so Misaki, you're about 3/4 of the way up when you feel the slack on the rope go taut.
Okay.
And you're being viciously yanked back up.
It's a good thing you took that potion, or else you get the bends.
That's going to chafe.
But overall, you're able to get back up without too much problem at that point.
Okay.
Ooh, cup.
Yeah.
So I'll come up and I'll sit on the edge with the cup pointed into the water.
Okay. Misaki looks like a garden fountain.
I ask him, what's with the cup?
I point it up.
It starts more of a park fountain where it's...
Does it look like it's enough pressure to actually do damage if it touched someone?
Probably not.
I put my hand over the top.
Yeah, you're able to moderately stopper it to where it's just leaking out the sides.
I call Kibble over and I'm like, Kibble, we need you to identify something.
All right. Do you want him to ritual cast or regular cast?
He's got
Either.
the spell slots. Let's regular get this thing moving.
Okay. You find that it is a decanter of endless water combined with a continual light spell.
Okay. Do we know how to stop it?
Yep. So it has the verbal component of that's enough.
Oh, that's just great.
What's the starting it?
No,
All right, so
the starting of it is more, please.
oh god,
So as he says it, it goes off and comes back on.
Correct.
That's enough.
that's enough.
Now, is there a because there's 3 different modes it can do, right?
I thought it only had on and off.
No, because there's a small trickle, then there's a stream, and then there's one that actually can knock people off their feet.
Double checking. Geyser, yes. So there's stream, fountain, and geyser. And basically just doing the more please multiple times will increase.
Got it.
It's like a tuck slam.
Yep.
Okay.
This will go great with my cup of always gold.
Yes. So how do we? Can we turn off the continual light, or is it always glowing?
It's always glowing.
It's always glowing.
Okay. Well, we got a very fancy and expensive flashlight and decanter.
You have chosen wisely.
Wisely.
So as I'm sitting here, and now that it's off,
Very wet.
yeah, I'm going to walk over,
Very
toss it
wisely.
into the backpack.
Okay.
I can't remember. I don't think I have prestidigitation, do I?
Yeah.
Kibble walks over to you, kind of points his finger at you like a gun, and goes, "Whew."
And I'm dry.
You're dry.
Thank you, Kibble.
I'm good. I like being wet.
I then will put things back on that I've taken off, pick up my Nadachi again. And at that point, has the water level changed?
Easily wet.
It looks like it is slowly going down.
Ooh, let's.
What did you do?
We
took
probably
away
cut off
soul-
the water supply to the dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
demented.
this was filling just a hole, and now that it's gone, it's draining.
So long story short, we committed a war crime.
At least we didn't spoil the well. Oh wait, no, there's a corpse in it, so we did spoil the well.
There's a bunch of corpses in it.
Yeah.
I approve of this.
It's a microwave emitter for destroying enemies' water supplies. Oh wait.
So we not only committed a genocide, but possibly a Geneva violation.
First of all, they attacked us first. We defended ourselves. Thank you very much.
What are these Geneva? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Is it
What's the
something-
Geneva Convention?
Is it something?
Kaizen.
Elves set a standard for war that nobody seems to listen to.
Kaizen, we have water for the
including
gardens
our
now.
own country?
We do have water for the gardens, and that is fantastic. I was wondering how we were going to get the fountain to work. Weighing in on war crimes, which is a hilarious concept, by the way. It's never a war crime the first time. A group
true,
of
you have to
people
defend the
have to
president.
lose and then decide that they were treated unfairly. 2, generally speaking, and this is from the people who are generally good for the good god, if you start the war, usually you're wrong. And that is the crime. I've also found a whole bunch of really good people justify doing really heinous things for the point and purpose of trying to stop bad people from doing something that irritated them. So, enough of this, because if we're going to start talking about crimes, then we all have to pack up our stuff and go home. We're misbehaving.
And with that, Draho wanders into another room.
No!
I was going to say, at that point, it's time to move to the next one.
I follow him.
So, Draho, as you're walking into that, you enter the cave and find it to house a small former campsite. The small campfire having gone out long ago. Near a ring of the campstones, you do see a small pack and a lumpy-looking travel roll spread out.
Also, I'm just going to point out that we do effectively have a magical spray bottle now. Draho.
Oh, I thought that was meant for me.
It can be. Okay,
Ooh,
so
what's in the campsite? Let's investigate.
how about I investigate? And there
Too
you go.
late.
There you go.
Too late.
Yep.
Draho was wandering off because you all bored him. He found a passageway and started walking.
You said there's a lumpy bedroll there?
Yep. So are you going for the traveling pack or the lumpy bedroll first?
I'm going to go for lumpy bedroll.
And
Can I
Draho?
stab it?
I'll go for the lumpy bedroll.
Okay.
Let's find out if they're a threat first. Remember the gnomes?
So,
I
opening the
remember
travel
the
roll.
thieves.
you find curled
the
into
point.
a ball a long desiccated corpse. Given the frame, likely of human lineage. Much of its traveling leathers have rotted away, and even more bare bone is showing than not.
What kind of bone?
Bare.
Thank you.
So it was a bear person. Good to know.
Different spelling. You should know at your age.
I'm assuming you're moving us all into the map,
Yep.
Kedro.
Slowly working on it.
Was there a split passage there?
Lies, I see no map.
Yes.
Did you say
you
there was
should
a-
have Crystal Grotto 040 is the map you should be on.
Yeah, but is there a fork leaving the grotto?
Yes, there is a left passage and a right passage.
And which way did Draho go?
To the right.
Right.
Okay. That just means if there's nothing else in this room, we take
I
another
searched the body.
I searched the bag.
The body doesn't seem to have anything on it.
Does the bag?
So, opening the traveler's pack, you find a collapsible fishing pole, along with a can of dried up dirt, some old-fashioned heavy woolen and fur-lined clothing, and a traveler's journal.
Ooh, I want to read the journal.
I will read the journal.
I take the fishing pole.
Okay.
And for absolutely no reason, I'm looking at Draho while I do it.
Yeah, and I will read the journal just and wrestle it away from Draho's hands just for the fact and say to him, you know that I am capable of reading just as well as you ignorant elf.
And it's
I'm
in
sure you think that.
So, as the two of you are fighting over the journal, a small gold band drops from its pages.
a Prothos.
Okay. And I say to him, Draho, look, shiny.
I will pick it up and forget about the journal.
Okay.
Congratulations, you have
to
another
me?
curse.
Yeah, what's this curse do?
So, looking at the ring, the only thing that you can tell is that it has an inscription in common that reads, "To my precious Isabella, my heart is yours." As for the journal,
Wait,
most of the pages look to have been water damaged, smearing of the ink or binding of the pages.
I grab Draho by the as lightly as I possibly can with my wolf-like strength, but I grab him by the scrot of his neck, lift him up, and I'm like, "You worthless wizard that pisses me off greatly. Cast restoration on this journal, or I am going to throw you at that wall.
I don't think that's how it works.
I am going to very cautiously say, I'm not a wizard that I know of. Perhaps your lack of education confuses you when the arcane is involved. But I'm not a wizard. Second, if I am a wizard, I don't remember because that was many centuries ago. And it's still a little jambled up here. Third, I can't do restoration, but I can use prestidigitation or mending.
Use
So,
mending
would
then.
you
I don't
like
care
me
what
to
you
try
call
to
it, just
mend it?
use it.
I think you have to put him down for him to do that.
Nah, he can do it up in the air. I don't trust him.
I will not do it until I'm on the ground.
Fine.
When you need something from me, I am obstinate and in control.
I put him down in a very rough manner and say, mend it, damn it.
I stop, take the time to adjust my clothes. Fine, give me the book. And I will use mending. Can I fix the book?
So you're able to restore pages, but not the ink. So the book itself repairs. You find that the last few pages seem to have managed to make it through whatever deluge the traveler had taken.
What does it say?
So say that again, sorry.
And that's what it says.
Okay, so let me read this. This will likely be my last entry. I know not how many days I have been in this dank cave. Dank. All sorry. All passages are blocked or barred by monstrosities. I have been what happened there? I have been out of rations for quite some time now. I fear I will never see my beloved Alcy again. If anyone happens across this, please find Alcy Beganin of Luskin and give him my ring and my love. Yeah. Fold the book up, put it in my pocket, take the ring, put it on my finger so it doesn't get lost. I assume I have the same delicate hands as a human female.
That is accurate.
Your words, not ours.
And I will, and after reading that, everyone say, well, looks like I'm stopping by Luskin at some point.
Masaki, would you...
We've got other business in Luskin anyway. There's some other items that we have that are from Luskin.
Now,
oh, good.
The bedroll, is it dry?
There's a key.
It is.
Okay. Masaki, do you want to say a few words before...
Wandering off into the other cave already?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna grab. Is there any wood left in the fire pit?
It all seems to be remnants burnt down to nearly charcoal.
Okay.
You wanna burn them alive or dead? I mean, you wanna cremate them?
Yeah. Yes, I want to burn the corpse alive.
Yeah. We don't know that the corpse isn't unalive or alive. Okay. Corpse is a suggestive term in this world. There's room for play.
I'm gonna set it on fire.
Not without going to jail, there isn't.
If I don't see it, it's not illegal.
Who said there was a crime?
I'm
we
gonna
saw no crime.
But I'm gonna burn it behind us. This cave's large enough that we shouldn't succumb to the smoke. But sitting there rotting is no way for someone to be.
Well, I was going to ask, how is this solid ground or is it dirt?
The ground around you is hard
Dirt
packed.
I figured. Well, I mean, I can loosen it up and then use mold earth to dig a small grave if we want, and then burn her in the grave.
Like you are deep in the earth.
I mean, what's an extra 6 feet gonna hurt? Just saying.
Kedra, where's the mound at?
About up there.
Okay.
Oh, well,
I'm
never mind.
gonna,
I'll place myself there too.
gonna go investigate that.
So weird having to handle 2 characters. Sorry. No, it's okay. I just...
How do you think I've been feeling for the last, 12 levels?
Oh, I forgot you're in Kibble.
Arrogant and self-important.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, that's accurate, yes. Okay. So there's a mountain in there?
Yeah, where that circle is.
Do you want me to go poke it?
Hold on.
Both them up.
While you guys making movements, takes the system a minute.
But I want it now.
But we want to poke the bear, so to speak.
As soon as I get more RAM. Okay.
No.
So-
I'm bear themed, not ram.
What the first two people got was entering into this chamber seems to be empty, save for a stairwell leading into tunnels. The wet, earthy smell of fresh dug dirt lingers in the air.
Oh.
On a bit more inspection, what nearly looked like part of the cave wall reveals itself to be an odd mound of dirt in the northwest corner that looks to be freshly dug. A shovel handle peeks almost imperceptibly from the far end.
So my question is that shovel,
Mm-hmm.
does it look like after they were done, they just stuck it into the mound?
Yep, just on the backside.
Is there any way I can do like a nature check to tell me how, like, recently this was done?
Give me a roll.
Six. Yeah, 6. 2, 6, so 12.
What'd you roll on the die?
No, this was an 8, so 6.
14.
14.
14. You figure it's probably been several days, maybe several weeks.
Okay.
Okay.
I share that. So it's not been that recent. I say, tell them it's been a couple days, couple of weeks since anybody's dug this hole.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Use the shovel and see what's under the dirt?
yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to take my
This
shield
seems
off.
like a very Drow thing to do.
I'm going to stand here with my halberd and just...
No. Drow
Nugget.
would just shove his hand in and see what he felt.
Yeah. I'll stand
Fair.
by with the Naginata and wait.
I draw my bow and arm and arrow.
And I will be like, it's a dirt pile. Calm down.
And I am an arc and I'm digging a hole. Diggy hole. Diggy hole.
All right. So you dig through the hole, and eventually you find your shovel sticks into something that clinks.
Is this like a metal clink sound or a wood clink sound? Or a stone clink sound?
Kind of a metalish,
Or a human clink sound.
but it's a muffled metal clink.
I don't think humans clink, Drow.
Okay.
You're not hitting them right.
So I'm going to go all Dr. Alan Grant here and just start.
Okay. As you kind of push the remaining dirt around it, you find that you're looking at a large burlap sack.
Pull it out.
Okay. It's
the
fairly
dirt.
heavy.
I mean, for me. Okay. Put the burlap sack down and anyone got mage hand?
I've got a knife.
Yeah, I've got mage hand.
Okay.
You got
so,
2 mage hands.
I can
Okay,
double
so-
mage hand.
So use your double mage hand to open the actual sack and see what's inside.
So as you do, a pile of gold and platinum just begins to spill out of it.
My precious!
Okay. I'm just gonna very carefully make sure that we don't put dirt over it because we want every last coin. I mean,
Mine.
So collecting the loot,
Yeah.
collecting the loot.
you find in total 1,800 platinum pieces, 15,000
Oh, wow.
gold pieces.
Whoa.
Whoa,
1,800 platinum?
Correct.
Nice.
Holy shit.
That'll
help us set up a new shop.
Additionally, within kind of the bulk of those coins, you find a gold dragon comb set, or gold comb set with red garnets as eyes.
Similar to my jade set.
Yep. As well as a bottle stopper cork embossed with gold leaf and set with amethysts.
Hey, does this go to the bottle?
Probably.
You said stopper?
Yep, a bottle stopper.
I hand that to Masaki.
It's a bottle. It's Okay, like a decanter. So do I have a decanter or a cup?
You have a cup.
Okay, and that's a bottle or decanter stopper.
Correct. Think wine cork.
Yep. Nope.
Yep.
I know. I assumed. I just was getting clarification.
And then
So the comb set, the bottle stopper, or set to the side as we're still rifling coin.
Yep. And as you get to the bottom, you find a large red potion that swirls with a bit of gold. Looks
Does it have a
very
stopper?
does have a stopper in it. Looks very reminiscent to most of your healing potions.
But it's a little bit bigger.
Yep, bigger and more flashy, shall we say?
Bigger, longer, uncut.
Indeed.
Okay.
Do we wanna? I ask if anybody wants to transport. We can't use my wingman, can we?
I'm not.
We haven't attuned it to anywhere, so it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, we
I
haven't
mean,
taken
you
the
can
charge.
totally use it.
No,
Well-
it'll go back to that room,
Yeah,
and we don't want
Very
that.
safe.
That's right. We haven't attuned it to a place. That's right. Okay.
that's right.
So it goes into the bag with the rest of the money.
Yes. All that 18,000. That's a lot of money.
Question.
That was just the platinum.
That was just.
And I imagine the GM will update the parcel coin eventually.
Yep.
I mean, it's not like we're spending any money here.
Correct.
Not here.
In fact, the previous room's parcel coins have been updated, just not the current one.
Question: is that staircase up there got a blue glow on it?
It does not.
Okay.
Okay.
If no one objects, I'll pick up the comb set and the stopper and just put them with the things that I've collected.
Let's go with me.
I don't object.
Okay. And
So
The potion I will hand to.
that said, I'll go ahead and put all this in the party sheet. Go ahead and empty out the party sheet so I know who has everything rather than just a weird conglomeration of stuff.
I've been grabbing my stuff as I take it.
I'll go back through after this and make sure that I've got all my stuff, but I think I do.
All right, that is all pushed in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my shield back up.
I'm going to draw my bow.
And let everyone file in behind me as they will.
Wherever you think I should go and put me.
Okay, I've got the journal. Where's the ring?
It's a gold wedding band is the
Mhm.
is the ring.
Gotcha. Gold wedding band. Whoop. Okay, no, I didn't put that.
No, I grabbed the comb set above it.
Yeah, I just saw gold down there, and I was like, "Whoop! Did I put that in your sheet somehow?"
No, I moved the. They're right next to each other.
Oh.
Hmm.
Next ring of battle.
I mean, I think you can only use that once.
I can each use one statue once for every 7 days.
Actually, before we proceed any further, I'd like. Oh no, never mind. It wouldn't work. No, never mind.
Kedro, there's a necklace in here
Mhm.
with no description.
Just called necklace.
No, it's burning crimsonite necklace.
Yes, that was the necklace that Natasha gave you guys.
Oh, who's carrying that?
That's,
Draho, obviously.
Graho should have
Okay.
that.
let me pop it into my inventory. I got a feeling it's cursed too. Just
I know.
any cursed items you find, just give them to me. Apparently,
Does Draho also have the cloak of billowing?
I will. But before I wear it, I need to make sure that it's been dyed in my colors and embroidered properly.
The polished metal.
Then it'll be billowing all the time. It is easily the greatest pointless magic item ever next to the magical fishing pole.
That is true.
Ever smoking pipe.
Also a good one.
Too.
That's
Yeah.
always a nice one.
Ever cold mug.
You already have one of those.
The ever cold mug is practical.
And the halfling spoon.
Bad if no one else wants it.
So yeah, we should. Who does anyone have the lion mask? The polished metal lion mask removes one fear effect once per day.
I
No.
think Fenrir took that.
Okay.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think anyone used it. I'm aware of it.
But if you guys want to like redo stuff, that's all up to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then that emerald key down there.
Okay, it's not letting me put anything into his inventory. Oh, that's because I'm in skills. That would probably be why. Okay. Really?
Really?
No, it's like it's literally not letting me drag anything. There we go. Jeez.
That emerald key right there.
Yeah, next update will be another 16 gig of RAM to this computer.
All right, so I guess on to the next room.
10 petty arrows.
For when we're celebrating it.
I mean, yeah, that's funny. Use them in the arena when you win.
All right. So, party moving on.
Yeah. I'm up front as usual.
All right.
I'm third.
Second or third.
I'm gliding along.
Do we want anyone in front of Fenrir?
Naivara will go in front of Fenrir.
Yeah, you got the advanced dark vision.
Oh no.
Damn, yeah.
All right.
I'm starting.
Following your way up the stairs and through a winding set of twists and turns, you emerge into a dimly lit outdoor space.
Oh.
Tall, verdant hedges stand around you, blocking your path in
Oh.
several directions, yet giving openings to continue in others. Directly ahead of you, the path extends a good number of yards, then closes in a U shape. The path to your right extends briefly, but seems to be open on the left. A ways in the distance, you can hear wailing sobs, sharp cries of pain, and an anguished yell that borders on insanity, though none of the words or phrases seem to be real. It's all, shall we say, unintelligible.
Slightly like.
Oh. So the wolf guy probably speaks it. Unintelligent.
No, unintelligible.
Oh, misunderstood.
I look over at the elf and I'm like, I'm going to rip your throat off, man.
Hey. I mean, you do what your intelligence dictates. Bestial instinct.
All right.
Eddie.
Yes, sir.
Does this sound like
how's
pandemonium?
that,
Say again?
Does this sound like pandemonium?
No.
Hey, Draho, how's your crown fitting?
What crown?
That thing that doesn't let you turn your neck.
Oh, the helmet. Yeah, it's still, terrifying.
So, anyway, you were saying about intelligence?
Look, you come across a helmet that's on your desiccated future corpse that happens to be in your house colors, you put it on.
Do you though?
Do you really?
Okay, well everybody's roasting Draho. I'm gonna scout ahead with the owl.
What?
Like, can I tell like if there's anything up any of the paths?
Momentarily.
Working on the map.
Nope, no map for this one based on what it is.
Oh no, theater of the mind, my one weakness.
Yeah. Say.
All right, that's all set. Okay, so as your owl moves off to the path to the right, it straightens out, has a far shot forward and another path to the right.
Are we in the Minotaur's labyrinth?
I mean, we're outdoors. So.
Okay, so can it like go up and get like a bird's eye view?
As you have it attempt to fly up, it seems to hit a ceiling
Got it.
that's absolutely not there.
So it's like a force wall kind of thing.
Seems to be.
You found the part of the map that the developers didn't want you to go past.
Looking up, is there anything to see?
Out of the system.
Like a night sky?
There is. It is a beautiful night sky. A variety of stars are lit in the sky. Very little cloud cover overall.
Do I recognize any of the sky constellation from my travels?
It looks very similar to what you saw on the last night that you guys were pulling into the island.
Okay.
Right. So is it just the one path to the right?
Yep.
The owl found.
Path straight and a path to the right.
Okay.
Can since we all have dark vision, can we see his owl moving?
Within your dark vision range, yes.
Okay. I asked Navarra, can your owl lead us out of here?
Well, shows us two paths. Can't really go any higher, unfortunately. So, guess we just have to pick a direction and go.
Oh, right.
Does one seem less traveled?
No,
Because that can make all the difference.
Well,
oddly, the ground, even with the greenery that there is, does not seem to have had any foot traffic whatsoever. In fact, Ark, give me a nature check, Fenrir as well.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Okay.
So both of them are 26.
Both of you, as you kind of are slowly scuttling around in the current area, notice anywhere that you've stepped, there's no evidence of such. All of the grass is perfectly straight, does not look like it has been stepped on, ever.
There's greenery around us, right?
There is.
Okay. Hold on a second. I'm going to reach over and find just a random, like, low-hanging branch or, like, shrub branch and snap it.
Okay. You see after but a moment, it regrows into place.
Okay, so that may be a problem going forward.
So this is like a mirage.
Is the way back blocked to us?
It is not.
Nope. I look at it, I look around, I look at the grass, and I'm like, mazes are a bad thing. Nope. No, thank you.
I remember what happened last time we came outside.
Well, that's not even the deal. I know about mazes. I know what happens to people that go in mazes.
Well, at least we have plenty of water now.
Well, if we go back, was there another exit?
There was no other path forward. If we go back, this is the only way we could have gone.
Okay.
I am certain if we go back far enough, there's another branch that we have not yet taken. Too many rooms, too many passageways.
But do we want to backtrack all that way?
I mean, shoot, we've got to have been here, almost a week, stomping through this.
This looks like a job for Commune with Nature. If you want to give me 10 minutes.
Divination, if he's going to take the 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, everybody take 10.
Magic mazes are bad. Just ask the Lady of Pain. Magic mazes are bad.
Ask Daedalus and Labyrinth.
What was before the laboratory?
I mean, I am not about to commit one of the classic blunders.
Starting a land war in Asia?
Slightly less well known, but entering a magic maze is among them.
So,
I see you, Drow.
before Natasha's laboratory was the Armor Museum.
Okay.
Just before that.
Oh, we never used those crystals in that room with the giant crystal in the stone cabinet thing.
Betting against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Also, you never let me steal that red crystal for that room.
What red crystal?
In the skull chest.
Oh, I thought you meant the ones in the last room. I'm like, no, we were told we're not allowed to have those.
I mean,
Somebody's
you can. You
paranoid.
just risk explosions. Explosions that can sunder your soul. and make you like.
Okay.
Well, okay, dead's a state, which is still technically alive. Evidence of this.
Oh, and I can't.
And
see
then there's what
anything
you would
inside
be.
the tool smithy. So backtracking would take, as of right now, would take us to the smithy and tool works.
Mhm.
Well, so here's the other thing with backtracking. We don't control the doors in this place.
That's also true.
We don't know that we're going to go back to where we think we're going to go back to.
Yeah.
So, after my 10 minutes are up, where they're having this great philosophical debate, do I have the 3-mile range or 300-foot range?
Still the 300-foot range.
Okay. So we're not outside. Terrain about is the water.
No water. It seems to be what surrounds you is oddly a grassy field.
Prevalent plants.
Say again?
Prevalent plants.
None.
Powerful Fae.
Let me double check on that.
I mean, the whole 10 minutes, I'm just going to be using prestidigitation to set fires to stuff.
Can
So-
you not make a giant smoke storm all around us?
You
I'd be-
get a brief flicker of that to the south.
Oh,
My bear sense is tingling.
All right, so to
Powerful Fae.
divination,
That away.
I want to know how to get safely through this maze.
You receive a vision of the Burning Crimson Eye amulet, of each one of you wearing one, and then standing before statues that are screaming.
Okay.
wait. I'm wearing
Drow-
one of the amulets. Do I see everything like everyone else?
You do?
And the drow that was in the water did not have an amulet on her, correct?
Correct.
And we have not seen any
in there.
more anywhere.
Nope, not as of yet.
So I guess we do got to go back.
There's a Fae presence back that way. Pointing south.
So south, is that the direction we came from?
Would be when you first came in. Would have been to your right,
Okay, so that was the right hand path.
potentially.
Which way is south from us?
I mean, I can only discern 3 things, and that's the only thing I can find. If you want to wait another 10 minutes, I can ask other questions, but
I mean, we need whatever those amulets are. I'm not sold on backtracking is the way to do it. Because it seems like this place has been funneling us in a particular direction the entire time. And I don't know that we have the ability to counteract that.
so if I mean, yeah, and
We can try it, but I don't think we're going to end up
Where we want to
where
be.
we previously were.
the last time we were in a space like this, we ended up where we ended up. So I would say at least there's a Fae presence briefly to the right there, so we should maybe investigate that.
Can we Arcana to tell if we're actually in the Feywild?
Go ahead and give me a roll.
I mean, we've been in there before, so it should be pretty obvious.
That's
15.
6.
Except to Dourgothoth.
Would I know?
So Fenrir got a
31.
got a 21.
Nice.
You don't feel like you're in the Feywild. This is more than likely still the material plane.
Does it feel like an illusion?
Not an illusion, but more specifically, something that has been set up with magic.
If
A
I
constructed environment.
Mm-hmm.
send the owl in the direction of the Fae presence, is the owl able to locate it?
If you send him down to the right, he'll go off. What's his range?
Matrix.
I don't know what the range is on.
A constructed environment, you say? Whoa.
Let's see. Is there a range on how long you or how far you can be?
Within 100 feet. There it is.
Unless you have the special.
Yeah, I'm not a pact of the chain.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's okay. He goes down to the right. It branches off further to his right, comes around to the left, and then sections out into kind of a U shape that stops.
Okay, so no Fae.
Correct.
I think Fae have a way of staying hidden if they really want to.
That's fair.
What if this is it possible that this entire constructed environment is the Fae?
Again, we don't think we're in the Feywild.
I'm saying like the Fae that is
I mean, I would have gotten a sense of it all around. It's just a brief thing right over there.
Oh, okay.
So
I mean, we can try going back if that's what you guys want to do. I don't think that's gonna get us anywhere ultimately, but
so you just want to keep going forward?
I'm happy to be overruled.
I think we should also just keep going forward. I don't think backtracking would get us anywhere.
Okay.
I think if we backtrack, the Drow expect us to do that, and we'd get ambushed. Because Natasha ain't really dead, she's setting us up. That's my thinking.
Who's mine?
Whatever he's smoking, I want some.
Yeah, exactly.
So are we in agreement then to proceed?
Proceed down the forward path, not the divergent right path.
Yeah, I'm gonna say let's not go toward the Fae unless we have to.
Oh, we have a map now. Okay.
Oh,
I mean, why don't we go towards the Fae? It could end this whole problem for us.
Could tell us another problem.
Okay, let me put it to you this way. I will make bargains with devils. Even I'm not insane enough to bargain with a Fae.
There.
Okay,
meanwhile,
that's
you're sitting
reasonable.
next to one person who has already bargained with the Fae.
At least when you
I thought
bargain
it
with a
was
devil, you
bargain.
know what you're getting.
It
In
is
writing.
true.
In writing.
It is true. Fae deals are inherently problematic. I will admit this.
Like with was it devils? You really want to pay attention to the
Nuance.
details. With Fae, you want to pay attention to the wording.
Yep.
Here's my question. Why do we have to make a deal with it? Why can't we just kill it and keep moving?
Oh, you are naive, my friend. You have no idea what the Fae.
We don't know what kind of Fae it is. It may be too powerful for that.
That's also fair. So I'm only seeing our party and then a little slash.
Yep.
So I'm guessing just
Alright, so I'm just gonna step up here. I assume that's the one. This is the forward direction.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with her because she seems to
Have some.
I think before we
have the
start
best
going,
senses. I just want to be ready in case there's danger.
just a question. The last time we were in the Feywild, people got separated when they split up. I think we should probably tie a rope to each other and walk in a line.
That
For
might
what it's
be
One
worth,
disappears.
we don't appear to be in the Feywild.
Yeah, but whatever this is, it seems to be wanting to mimic the Feywild, and I'd be uncomfortable to get separated from everyone.
Okay, but if we're doing that, just to make Drow uncomfortable, I demand I'm tied right next to him.
I mean, we'd give some distance. I don't need to be cuddled up to everyone. can have a few feet between us. Just, if the someone disappears from the rope, we know that bad things are happening.
How about we just don't go more than 5 feet away from the next person?
That seems like a really arbitrary number of feet and hard to measure.
You're literally right there, Drow.
Yes.
Seems very hard to measure that safely. I'd rather use pre-measured ropes.
I mean, it's not like we have a grid going on or anything.
No, the world doesn't work in grids. Especially not 5-foot grids.
Okay, well, if Navarro... Or we could just... Well played.
Oh my god.
How about this? Just put a hand on the shoulder of the person in front of you and just don't let go.
Forward march.
Will just be an awkward centipede, like a human centipede. It'll be...
That sounds unpleasant on many levels.
But
I'm in the front if that's the case.
Will be a very awkward conga line.
Now you're thinking like a bird.
Okay. Are you letting me go first, Ark?
Yeah, I'm just right behind you in case anything gets the idea that you're gonna die. Then I'll make it die, and I win.
I'll be right behind Art.
Okay.
Kibble and I are going to come up the rear,
obviously
watching
this is starting
behind us.
really as a conga line, so we're just snaking our way around. Sneaking away!
Okay. So I'm going to go forward.
So that's the area to the right that your bird has already scouted?
Oh, that's to the right. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought that was the forward direction. So
Stop going
let's
further than me.
move that back.
Okay.
All right, so this is going straight.
Yep.
I'm right behind her.
Okay, and I'm right behind him.
Next.
So it looks like there's a path off to the left and then a path down.
Correct.
Is Misaki and Kaizen going to get ahead of us? Because Kibble and I were going to watch our rear while we came up the back end.
All right,
I'm gonna float.
That's a sexual harassment suit waiting to happen, Drow.
I'm gonna be floating along.
Oh, right,
What
because
is-
you have to prove with flying that you...
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna briefly check up here to the left. I just want to see what's up here.
And despite our plan to not separate, we are all separated.
Oh, no,
I'm-
because again, I'm going right behind her. It's just that the program only lets you move one person at a time.
Okay. So is there anything up here in this section above me?
So if you scoot up around here, as you round the corner, you notice a wooden hatch, a trapdoor looking device near the far end of this space.
Okay. So I'll call back that there's a trapdoor.
Right.
And then there's just looks like it goes down and then to the right again.
Yep.
It'd be funny if the trap door was a mimic, then it would really be a trap door.
Okay. Well, we can check out the trapdoor or we can continue. We've got 2 paths down at this point.
Kibble, check the trap door for traps.
So he'll
Sure
get up
the
to
trap-
about here.
Make sure the
And-
trap door isn't trapped.
Coming closer to the hatch, he sees that it is indeed a slightly raised door set into the earth. The door itself is painted in an odd colored blocks consisting of red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. And they cover the entirety of the door, repeating in the same color of those patterns.
Are we playing Simon Says with the trapdoor?
Oh, let's
So
see.
the different color things are what now?
They're patches, basically bricks, of... Where'd it go? Red, orange, yellow, green, and blue.
Okay.
That's why I said with a trapdoor.
It sounds like the visible light spectrum.
Or it could be.
Minus the ivy.
Right.
Yeah.
The ivy is of course growing around us. That's what makes it the maze.
Alright.
Does Kibble say it's safe to open?
I haven't
I
seen
don't
a
know.
roll yet.
I was gonna say I was waiting to
just
see if I
because he
need
doesn't
what I
see
needed
traps
to.
doesn't mean it's safe to open.
Yeah, I wanted to know what I needed to roll for Kibble once he gets to the door. And sees it's not just a
Investigation.
door.
Mhm. Always investigation for traps.
Not bad.
Doesn't seem to be standardly trapped.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but notice that one
As
adverb.
expletive.
Um,
Before he.
Can Draho Arcana to determine
Yeah.
what the glowing means?
You can give it a shot.
Kitty, am I able to float above the sides?
Negative.
Okay, that's where the quote unquote glass ceiling is.
That's right. So with a 20, it definitely feels like there is magic on the door itself, maybe under the door.
I'm gonna ask Kibble to look under the door.
All right.
But maybe you should let me.
Okay, I mean
I
Kibble
just
can
roll,
deactivate magic better than you, but sure, look under the door.
But I can also find out what the magic does, and not die. Hopefully.
Ask Kibble to back up.
Yeah, Kibble, you wanna back up. That wasn't the question. There we go.
Good point, Kibble.
Okay, I'm going to very carefully open the door, uncharacteristically.
Okay. So you turn the handle, and you hear the click, and it starts to open. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Do I see this coming?
You don't.
Darn.
If only there was someone within 30 feet with a warning halberd.
Is he?
He is, but it's not that sort of thing.
I know. I just
Oh,
wanted to.
A dexterity saving throw?
Yes, sir.
18.
Okay. Perfect. So you hear that click and you feel the ground kind of seep slowly, or not slowly, but almost like quicksand below you momentarily, and you leap back and see it just drop away. Beneath where you were and under the door, you see scintillating colors of walls of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Below which, as you're standing at the edge of this, you see one of those burning crimson eye amulets.
Do.
I asked Ark to pass me one of his javelins.
About to poke the magic.
He's going to try to reach it with it.
Yep, and I do exactly that.
You can also mage hand
I
it.
was gonna say I can mage
So-
hand it from back here.
It's 50 feet down, just kind of as a note.
Okay. My mage hand is 60 feet, so we're good there.
Okay. Let me double
Did you
check
take
something
the,
on Mage Hand.
Telekinesis.
No, I took spell sniper,
Oh,
That
so it
works.
doubles the range of all of your cantrips.
Nice.
nice.
That makes sense for someone who uses a range-based cantrip.
Do we see the bottom of the pit?
You do.
Is there any stabby pokey things at the bottom?
Say again?
Are there any stabby pokey things at the bottom?
Nope, not at all.
Is there anything at the bottom?
The amulet.
Correct.
I thought that was against the wall, but anyway, yeah, okay.
Nope, it's at the bottom.
Okay, so boop. Well, we discovered something. That'll be
Oh.
useful.
Never mind. Actually, it's still only 30 feet. Apparently,
You have to attack with it.
it has to have an attack roll to double.
Okay, so wrap you in chain and drop you down.
How about we figure out what those walls do first before we put anybody in it?
Grab a
That
rock,
seems
throw it down.
reasonable.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna put anybody in it, it's gonna be Drow.
Yeah.
You
that
drop
makes sense.
the rock down, and it falls to the base of it. Lands right next to the amulet.
Okay.
You can shove me down there on a rope. I don't care.
Well, to be fair, the ground wasn't colored at all, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna hybridize kind of our two systems here. Gonna pull out one of the javelins, throw it at a random color at the wall.
So it's not the walls, it's you have the well itself, and then wall, kind of going down the well.
Okay. But still,
So
there
there's-
were colors, right?
Yes. You're just seeing them through each other, which is why it's that scintillating scent.
Does it look like the prismatic wall?
Very
spell?
similar.
Is this more dangerous than we thought?
Not necessarily, but if you cast the right spells at it, you can negate the effect of the wall.
Should we maybe explore a little more before we start using spells?
Can I Arcana check
Well,
the
what-
walls?
Make the roll.
That's gonna be an 11.
With an 11, it's definitely magic of some type, but its type seems to keep shifting.
Critical fail.
Drow,
Drow has no idea
you don't
what's
think
going
there's
on.
magic there. This is just a filthy lie.
Can I try again?
Nope, doesn't work
No.
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see if Kibble maybe understands what's happening. He's trained. Kibble might know what's happening.
Kibble. Kibble.
I'm not going down there. That's gonna hurt.
What's going on down there, Kibble?
It's gonna hurt. I'm not going down there. You can't make me.
Kibble.
No one
so
was gonna
we-
make you.
Kibble, we aren't going to make you. You
Nope,
just need
nope,
to tell us
nope,
what's
nope,
going down.
nope.
I take Kibble aside and I talk to him very calmly. I'm
You
like,
see him run past you.
Can I grab him by the... Oh, wait.
He's already gone. He's like,
Kibble,
I saw him
we
just
weren't going to send
blaze.
you down there. Just what does it do?
So
Owie.
I am standing back here pouting, and then all of a sudden I see Kibble,
Yep, he
and
just
then
he comes running,
Fenrir comes up
squealing,
behind him.
and then gets
I
right
set
behind
Pike
you.
for charge.
Okay,
Where do you think you're going?
you set it for charge against him.
Not Kibble.
Okay.
Kibble gets to pass.
Okay,
Okay. So Kibble just got scared. I just want to talk to him.
we need information he apparently has, but is too scared to give us.
Is that true, Kibble?
I said it would hurt. I said I don't want to go, and they can't make me.
Why will it hurt?
Why do they want to make? What are they trying to make you go in?
We
That
weren't
matters.
gonna make him do anything.
We just need the information he has so one of us can go.
It's
Or
gonna
we
hurt.
don't
It's
do-
magic. It's just gonna hurt
Could
A
you be
lot.
more specific?
a lot.
Can you please explain how it will hurt in excruciating detail?
Yes.
Excruciating. It's gonna be excruciating. First, you're gonna explode into flame, and then be boiled in acid, and then some lightning's gonna hit you, and then some
Prismatic
poison,
wall.
and
Oh.
then it's gonna get really cold, and then you're gonna be stuck, and then you're gonna go blind. And I don't want
Gotcha.
to do
Can we
that.
dispel it?
Not specifically. Like different pieces take different things.
Can you tell us how those specific pieces take different things to break?
Well, first you need cold, and then you need a spell that I don't have that can make you go through things.
Didn't we just recently get past wall?
Yeah.
And then
We've also dealt with.
I was gonna say those big
This
guardian things at the
was-
beginning.
Mhm.
We've had to go through this once before.
Right.
And
We know what to do.
then you want Nivara to hit it.
With what?
Force.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
What else?
And then
We got lots of fire, so we got that covered.
Yeah.
All right, so if I remember correctly, we need.
The second one is windy, and the green one is the pass wall.
Windy, you said.
Windy.
So I just have to, and it'll go away.
More magical windy, like more windy than Drow.
Do my elf ears pick that up from the other side of the courtyard?
Give me a perception check.
Oh my god. We don't need to drop over.
I give Kibble a thumbs up.
I
For that one?
I go past Chaos and then I pat Kibble on the back.
18.
Drops really
And
good.
give Kibble a sleight of hand.
You're rolling a contested roll against yourself. How's it feel?
I knew this was going
Oh.
to fail as soon as you said sleight of hand.
Kibble wins.
Kibble has expertise.
Exactly.
I mean, technically, so do I.
Uh-huh.
With sleight of hand. So.
Alright.
See.
But I
And then,
pat Kibble on the back and I'm like, good job, Kibble.
and then the next one, you're gonna use fire,
We
and
don't put any of that.
Yep.
and then you need the light of the sun.
So radiant damage?
No, specifically sunlight.
I look over at Masaki.
And
Yeah, I've got that.
Then you can use dispel magic. I'll come back for that.
Okay, we won't call you back. You can stay here with Kaisan if you want until we need you. Is that fine?
Okay.
Okay.
And
Does
Kibble
anyone-
cuddles into Kaiser.
Does anyone have any cold damage they can do besides doing the ice lance?
As far as a spell goes,
Yeah.
I don't have cold spells.
Got chromatic orb, so I've got just about every element covered.
Can you choose what damage
Yeah.
it does?
This ain't Chaos Bolt. This is organized.
It's an organized chaos bolt.
Yeah, it was the
Okay.
inspiration for Chaos Bolt.
Yeah, so
Wait,
I have
wait,
ice
okay.
magic.
We need wind magic, right?
Don't think wind, unless somebody has like control wind or something. I don't think any of us have wind. It's
Is
not
it
on the
wind or
chromatic
moon?
orb list.
Does anyone have the gust cantrip?
Nope.
Can anyone summon an air elemental?
I can summon a wind wall.
That'd
That-
do it.
That would
That
work.
would work.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and step up to the thing,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use one of my packed magic spell slots to cast Ice Lance.
Okay. Slowly but surely, this thing will update. Meow.
I'm not sure how that works with the higher level spells. The description you gave me before doesn't.
Let's see. Is that on your character sheet?
It's not, because we never had it in this in Fantasy Ground. I only have it in on my hard copy character sheet.
You all hear a delighted squeal from Kibble.
From
So
over there, apparently.
Yeah.
let me find it on this sheet.
Oh, that is not the search button. That is the search button. There it is.
Okay.
It'd be a really good time to have a sorcerer.
Using a spell slot level of 3rd level or higher
No, no.
increases the damage by
No,
2d6 for each spell slot.
What's his face?
Okay, so that would be an extra 4d6.
Yep.
Okay.
I got that.
Do I have to
No,
make an
but like,
attack roll at this wall?
No.
Okay. So just 8d6
That's right.
cold damage.
I think 1, maybe 2.
Oh,
Sorcerer.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't remember. Oh, Squib.
Yes.
see.
Oops, that was 9, so take off 4, so should be a 27.
27. All right. 25 is the cap. The red wall dissipates.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'll call out. I got the first one.
All right. So which one needs to be hit with wind damage?
What's the next one? Kibble?
Kibble.
The next one is wind.
Okay.
You're up.
Which one do I need to hit?
Just point it down the hole.
Okay.
I believe that's how they're layered. They're layered, right?
Yep.
Yes. So it's red on top, then orange, then whatever's next.
Yeah.
Cast wind wall. It's
Mhm.
an action.
It doesn't do any damage. It's just a wall.
It does.
Wind wall
Yeah.
should do damage.
What damage?
Pretty sure Windwall just repels stuff.
BD8.
Not that it matters, and it's more than a strong wind, so the orange layer dissipates.
All right.
Next one.
Is the yellow layer.
What's the yellow?
That's the sun, right?
Yeah.
No, that's force damage.
Yes.
Nahara. Second
Okay,
verse. Slightly
So,
different than the first.
Three spell slots.
so I guess I'll just start rolling damage for Eldritch
Archie,
Blast
Okay.
until we get enough damage. Where's that at? So that's 21 so far. 36. 47. 60.
60 will do it.
Good thing that's a cantrip.
All right. Yellow layer is destroyed. Next, you're facing green.
Okay, this is gonna be the tough one because that you need a portal spell for. I don't have a portal magic. Well, I have plane shift. That doesn't really.
No.
I believe Kibble does.
Yeah, but we also had that, I think, a scroll of Pass Wall, or do we find Pass Wall as like a spell that we can put in a book?
Kibble has Dimension Door. Is that the same?
I mean, Dimension Door technically opens up a portal.
It does.
It just needs to open a portal on a solid surface.
Dimension door.
You don't figure that Dimension Door is going to work.
So, wait a sec.
Everyone, look in all your books. Consult all your spells. Otherwise, I have to get hurt.
Hang on, I got a question.
Yeah.
Can you possibly do it?
Inventory sheet. Do
We don't
have
have
a
that.
pass wall or anything?
Don't we have gate?
The only
Someone-
thing I have to do with opening stuff is
No, we do not have gate. This is not EverQuest.
Yeah.
This isn't Overlord.
Bubble recall. Bubble recall.
Let's see. It needs to open a portal.
Yes.
It needs to be magical.
Mhm.
Yep.
Generally, portals are magical.
I hate to say it, but we do have a ring that teleports gold.
No.
It has to open a portal on a solid surface.
Oh, specifically on a solid.
So you have to open the portal on the wall.
I seriously
Okay,
thought
I
we already had one of
misunderstood
these.
that then.
What about those quits?
I don't have anything that will do that.
And I'm looking through the party stuff.
So unless we have a scroll, we might.
I have to
So
let Arc take damage.
I was gonna say, does taking damage from the wall cause that part of it to go down?
No, that's just where you get stuck.
Mhm.
So unless we have somebody that can open a portal, we're gonna be stuck here.
I thought in one of the books that the many books that we got.
I'm checking the ones that are in my inventory.
Rahu, can you check yours too, if you have any?
I don't think I have any on me. The only ones that are left are in the party inventory that aren't with Nivara. But if it's a wizard spell and it's second level or lower, I can learn it.
Wait, where?
The only book I saw in here was the Drow spell book, and I already looked at it and didn't.
No. None of the spell books that I have on me will do that. Do we not have some kind of a scroll in
We're looking.
the party sheet?
Check.
No, I already looked through it.
I could have swore I gave you guys a scroll of Passwell.
Yeah, but
We thought you did too.
did it get used?
Oh.
Not that I know of.
No,
That
we
one's-
definitely didn't use a pass wall.
No.
Okay. Did it go into somebody's inventory?
Possibly.
That's what I'm looking right now is me and Kibble's inventory, but
It might have gotten sold.
No, we wouldn't have sold that.
yeah, we pretty
There's
much
no way
don't
to buy
sell any of those things.
Yeah, because I seem to remember like
Okay, and that's where you should have gotten it. Let me double check the parcel. It is not on the parcel. That is the problem.
There you go. So it's bad DM.
Yes, and yet good DMing because I do the things where you guys don't get screwed by not having the stuff.
So is there
I was
anything
right.
else?
We did have that.
Yes,
So was there anything else that we should have that didn't end up in the parcel?
Yeah.
not as far as I'm seeing.
Like my
Make
my,
a perception check. No.
Yeah, like my bow, my family's ancestral bow.
That hasn't come up yet.
I think sarcasm.
There.
Yeah.
All right, it's in there.
Hey, I found it.
Yeah.
Okay. What spell list is that on? I don't think it's a warlock spell.
It is wizard.
Okay.
So
So that means Drow has to cast it?
it's on the scroll.
I can cast it.
I thought
Or
You have
is
wizard?
it wizard sorcerer or just wizard?
Just wizard.
because it was on a scroll.
Okay, I
anyone
can't
could
cast it.
They
It's-
can, but anyone who's not a spell of theirs that they can normally cast, they have to like make a check.
Unfortunately, this has also been written in a cipher, so
Yeah.
unless it's your class, you can't read
Yeah.
it.
So
I
it
can
has-
read it.
It has
So,
to
yeah.
be Drow.
All right, so Drawho will use the scroll.
And that's how we wipe the party.
Give me an Arcana check because it is too high a level for you.
Yeah, I figured. I'm not a really good wizard. I kind of got the memories through curses.
Hey, Ketty,
Mm-hmm.
with my mask, would I be able to read it?
Comprehend languages gives you languages, but not Arcana.
Okay.
So it's an
Well,
Arcana
just-
check.
Yep.
Can somebody assist me with this?
Yes.
will.
I will assist you.
Okay.
I was
Okay,
just
yeah, let's get
thinking-
the bar in it.
I was going to say, I was just thinking about trying to read through the cipher.
So yeah, can I get advantage if I have Nivara help me with translation on anything I may get stuck on?
Sure. Yeah, no, with comprehend languages, it still would come out as not appropriate for the
Yeah, it's not
spell
really-
casting that
yeah.
you'd use.
Yeah, it's not really a language.
It's just the cipher is written in a way to keep somebody that's not
Mhm.
into it knowing.
Can Kibble give him aid, though?
Would just functionally be help.
I
Could
Yeah.
give him bardic inspiration.
Well, let's see how it goes and throw a bardic
I'm-
inspiration on.
Yeah, so you can get Bardic Inspiration, and then I'll give you guidance as well.
There we
That should work.
go.
So what are we adding
There we
to
go.
So you got a D6, or no, his is a D8.
What level of bard is he?
He is 11th level bard.
Okay, so he's definitely more bard than rogue.
Yes.
Notice that. So, 11th level bard.
Bardic Inspiration.
So
Starts
you
as a
get
D6 at...
D10.
Yep.
okay. So you get a
level.
D10 and a D4.
Okay, so
And
my
me chanting
Arcana
just
with-
because.
and an advantage because you're helping me with it. So that's the Arcana plus a
Yeah.
D8.
Okay.
Nope, that didn't work right. How do you add the D8 and the D6, or should
You
I
just have
roll
to
it
roll them
separate?
separately.
You roll them
okay.
separately.
Okay. And we're just cheering you on over here.
Shark bait. Wahaha.
All right.
Ooh,
so your high
28.
is a 28. Go ahead and roll
So-
the other two.
Yep, add a D6 and a
Your
D8.
average!
It was a
You're below
D10
average.
and a D4.
D10 and D4. Where did I get 6 and 8 from?
That's
I
a
don't
good
know.
question.
Because you
So
can't
try
count.
this again.
Traho. Okay.
10 and 4. Add an extra 7.
Because you
So
can't. No,
35.
because you're Floridian.
So 35.
You see
Because
Drogo's
he's-
cloak begin billowing. The magic swirls around him. And that bit of wall dissipates. The scroll incinerates in your hands.
As it burns up, I'm going to dust off my hands and go, man, I really am glad that I took the extra time to study advanced magic.
So with that, isn't it Kibble's turn?
No.
Nope. Next is blue.
Do we need
Blue
fire
was
damage?
hmm
Blue was fire, wasn't it?
Yes.
How far down is the fire?
About 30 feet.
Okay.
Because all these walls are basically halfway down.
Right. Okay. Do we have anyone who can do it with the cantrip?
No, because Firebolt was not necessary when you're an archer primarily.
And my
I can't.
Don't you
I
have?
was gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you get produce flame for free?
No, I got mold earth.
I'm not talking to
I
you.
throw a
Oh.
firebolt at it.
Okay. You'll want to use multiple, but go ahead and make damage rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, it's like Drow to assume I'm talking to him.
Not trying to not waste a spell slot. But...
Well, he's not. Firebolt, not fireball.
Oh, cantrip.
BPU 17 so far,
I have one fire arrow left.
and another 27 will knock out that particular wall. That is the blue wall getting down. Brings you onto the Indigo Wall.
So this is the other tricky one. We need daylight.
I have daylight.
And I almost misread Fachard. I was about to say, like, wow, that's a horrible name for a weapon.
And I have daylight even in my readied list.
hmm
So I
We
will
don't have to
cast-
wait a day. Yay!
Yeah, we don't have to wait for me to set it. So I cast daylight.
Okay.
Praise the sun.
The clouds part and the rays of sunshine fall into the pit. The Indigo Wall dissipates beneath them, leaving you only with the Violet Wall.
What is the
Alright.
violet for?
Kibble, use your dispel magic, please.
It's good.
He's nowhere near you guys at the moment.
Kibble!
You
We're
hear
down to
kind
the
of a
left.
giggle.
We're down to the left.
That might be my fault, guys. I'm sorry.
Did you give him alcohol?
Okay, hang on. I got this.
Cabal's not allowed to have alcohol after midnight.
What
Got
was
a
the
gremlin.
spell you needed to dispel?
Dispel magic.
I think we've got a scroll of dispel magic.
Yeah, but let's not burn a
Scroll.
scroll if we don't
let's
have
not
to.
use non-renewable resources. We're going green on this one.
We need dispel magic.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pick him up.
As you get over there, you see him kind of slumped against the wall, flagon in hand, going.
I mean, I can do it.
I walk
but
over, I lay hand, and remove poison.
He goes from giggling to. There's no fear. Why would you?
Come on,
do
Kibble.
that?
Break time's over, buddy.
Look, we got rid of all this stuff. Now it's your turn to do your thing.
I'm gonna go home and I'm done adventuring after this.
This will
That's
give
so
us
not
time.
fair.
I go into the bag of holding just to wake him up a bit more, and I spray him with water from the cup.
You don't have it.
Misaki has it.
Yeah.
So
No
yeah,
spraying the kibbles. When they
Yeah.
get wet, they disappear. It's bad.
Yeah. Besides, if you did that, I would have used my hand to deflect it toward Draho.
No spraying the elf. They bitch a lot when they're wet.
I did not.
You
bitch
say
a
that
lot
like he
all
doesn't
the
bitch a
time.
lot in general.
Kibble, come dispel this last wall for us, and I'll buy you a drink when we get back to town.
so he comes over, dispels the magic.
Several months later.
What level is that? Third level?
Dispel
Correct.
this wall for us, and
I'll
give
burn
you
the
an
third
entire
level.
bottle of ale that I have in my pocket.
Okay. And so now it is clear to the amulet.
Believe that was the last one.
Yep.
Hopefully.
And
Hopefully.
he will back
How
up.
how wide is this well?
Yeah. It's 50 feet, I think he said.
No, wide.
It's about a 10 by 10.
Okay. All right. And what's the ground here?
Hard packed earth beneath the fake grass.
I have a rope ladder.
You said it's 10 by
Rope
10.
ladder
Yep.
or just rope?
So
I just
overall,
float-
it fills up this space.
So I can just float down and grab it.
You sure can.
Or we could do that.
Ark is feeling very left out right now.
Yes.
So I will float down, grab it, and come back up.
Also, I noticed the cloak billowing earlier, so I just go.
All right, so you've got 2 now.
I can do that too. You're not
Yep.
special.
I say we passed another turn on the way in here. Maybe there's another one hidden in that alcove.
Anyway, as I come up, I hand it over to you, Navarra.
Okay.
Because Draho's got the other one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'll hand this one to you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to conduct a little experiment here, because all the plant life seems to grow back as soon as we break it, right?
hmm
I'm going to just draw a line in the dirt.
Okay.
What happened?
Roughly the same thing. So slowly
Okay.
it resets itself.
Okay, so we just kind of got to keep track of what's what. Got it. If only we had some sort of miniature map. Down here?
That's the second one.
All right, so yeah, to Fenrir's point, if we go over here, is there anything in this alcove?
There is not.
We already.
So then I guess cancel that.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Okay. So do you want to go down this way or down center? Or down left?
Katie, I sent you a message.
Okay.
So we have 3 down options. So we went left, right, or center.
All right, so we think that the Fae is to the right. So I would say let's continue.
Left or center?
Go. No, I'm sorry. So we think the left path would have been the one that had the Fae in it. So either center or right.
Oh, okay.
Although I think we might have to backtrack to the Fae anyway.
We just got over the saying that backtrack. No, I'm kidding. Well, Masaki's going this way, so I'm going to go this way.
Yep.
Fair enough.
I follow Ark as usual.
It's like someone's taking initiative, so we're just going to roll with it.
Where's Kibble? I'm not seeing him on the map.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
He's drunk.
No, he's
Do-
not.
Was it giggling in character?
Nope.
That was the GM giggling.
Yes, and it was me giggling in character.
All right, then Katie, I'm following that before I lose the trail.
Thank you, love.
We don't have a Kaizen either.
He's coming.
Working
All
on
right.
it.
So you're following the kibble, I take it?
Yes. I asked him if I could see where he's moving. He goes, yes. I'm like, okay, then I'm following before I lose it.
Okay.
You get
As
to
I'm
about
on the...
there, and the tracks go blank.
They go blank?
Yep.
Basically, anything we do, they just... Okay.
We've lost the kibble. No.
Okay. We're gonna have to start putting him on a leash like we did Draho.
But only because
I'd say put a bell on him, but then that ruins half his stuff.
Yeah, a rogue with a bell is kind of pointless.
All right.
that just shows how good he is.
All right, hang on. So we've got a path that goes down, and I can see a corner.
Are we gonna have to play a game to get him back?
So I'm going to move forward to see what's around the corner because we know what's down that. Like, it looks like it circles back to you guys.
Oh, this might have been the U shape thing that the bird saw.
Nope,
Yeah.
that was back to the left.
So I'm assuming this is going to wrap around.
You do see a bit of luminescence coming from that direction.
Me?
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna go down.
Oh. Hey, Ark, come up here. Because there's a wall, so it looks like it has a dead end.
Okay,
A
so
wall, you say? His arch
I
nemesis.
follow Ark.
definitely not the way we want to go.
How barbarians deal with me?
This dead ends. All I need is Ark to see what's around the corner in case it jumps out.
All right. So as Ark gets to there, rounding this section, you find a gold sphere floating in at the end of this short hall. Its luminescence shines dimly against the hedge growth, and arcane symbols of power pulse a dull red glow intermittently around it.
It's a really fancy volleyball.
No, it's a very big snitch.
Thank you.
Snitches get stitches. Whoa!
I know. Well, you relay what you see. I take it, Ark.
Yeah, it's a gold floaty ball thing. I can't read what's on it.
Navarre, you may want to look at that.
It says Spalding. No.
No, it says Wilson.
It says.
Okay, I will
Smash.
come around the corner.
Okay.
Let me arcana it.
Okay. With a 24, you definitely don't feel like you should touch it. It feels unholy.
Got
Do
it.
you relay that to the rest of the class?
Yeah, so Misaki, that whatever that is, it's definitely some kind of unholy.
I immediately go find Draho and just hold him.
All right,
Like in
back
place.
over.
I'm gonna back up, and I'm gonna let the holy
Did we
lady
lose
deal
Draho
with
too?
this.
No.
Yeah, well, because I was using Kibble to see the rest of the map for me.
So
I've been taking Kibble away from me visual-wise.
Okay.
cast
It's,
Sacred
gonna
Flame
think-
at it.
You just stay right here.
It hits the exterior of it, and the flame seems to go around it and then disperse.
Does anything change on it?
It does not.
I'm very tempted to do something stupid.
Please don't. That's what we have Draho for.
Fenrir, you are not Draho.
No one can
But I
use
want to
Draw.
touch it.
I'll let him touch it. then I can see what it does.
I mean, if anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be Drow.
Bro,
It
touch it,
is.
please. I want to see what happens.
Before you
Nope,
touch
not
it,
until I'm told to.
before you,
I go around the corner. I'm like, Drow, there's this big floating ball thing. I need you to touch it.
We did say it was
First.
gold, right?
It is gold. Very
And
gold.
it's gold.
Oh wait, it's gold?
Yes.
How gold is it?
Very gold. Big, shiny, floating ball, gold.
Like
magic, magic.
24 karat gold.
Yeah, 24 karat gold. Big,
you mean it's
floating
ball.
ball.
You mean it, and it's unholy, so it's 24 karat magic.
Yes, and it's floating and it's glowing and it's all magic. I'll show it to you, but you need to touch it for me. That's all I ask. You can have it afterwards.
Keep in mind, I am holding Drow right now.
I was gonna say I'll go, but I'm not gonna overpower Ark.
Okay, so
Not even on a good day.
And today's
So-
not a good day for you.
It's
it
not.
looks like the Radiant really didn't do anything to it other than just go around it.
Correct.
Yeah, and I'm happy to pick it up if you guys want. I mean, it's gold, so I know how to handle it properly.
What's the,
Do you? Can you though?
yeah? What's the
Also, sumo.
no the floating?
Yeah.
God, let's see.
I was putting a lot of thought into this. Simplify everything. Let me grab it.
The non-floating.
Reverse gravity.
Let him go and touch it. Find out what happens.
How about we just calmly let him examine it from a distance?
No, that's not nearly as fun.
When I have him in a full Nelson.
Let's see. Ceremony won't do anything for me. You said there's a rune on it, though?
A variety of arcane runes, yes.
Oh, can we read them?
They're arcane. Not so much.
I will Arcana.
That
See
you
if I can read what it says.
Yeah, I'll carry him down there.
Did Navarro's Arcana roll give any...
Like I said, Kibble will Arcane.
You don't see Kibble here.
We've lost the kibble.
Did
So-
Navarro's roll give us anything on the symbols?
Not so much. So they are very diabolic, but beyond that, nothing that you can really translate.
I don't know, Fenrir, you want to take a crack at it?
What, me?
You are trained in
Yeah.
Arcana now.
Oh, yeah, sure. Why the hell not? That's right. That's right.
12, so 18.
18? No luck. You're definitely getting that feeling of the abyss or of hell, but nothing specific.
So,
Hey, Navarra,
you're up.
throw hellfire or something at it.
Yeah.
Do demonic shit.
Radiance had no effect on it.
Maybe demonic shit will have something.
Can you hurl the orb through hell? Yeah, beach ball. Hey, where'd they go?
No, I have to take a nap first.
Because she's already used it.
Right.
But can we just
Alright.
go
I
touch it?
don't have any fire magic that doesn't cost a spell slot.
What do we need fire magic for?
We want to throw hellfire at it.
Well,
but
we're
Blacking
thinking
Magic's
that-
draw at it.
Hellfire might do something to the demonic ore.
And by the nature of how she gets her powers, we're assuming that all fire is hellfire for her.
I mean, I can try to Eldritch Blast it, but that's not really Hellfire.
It's hell powered. Try it.
Maybe we should try to reason with it.
Just throw Draho at it.
I'm waiting for the day we spend all this time working on something to discover that yes, we can in fact reason with it.
Today
I'd like
is
to
that
suggest we've done a reasonable amount of job of reasoning with all kinds of things that we didn't have to kill.
But today is that day. Make a diplomacy check.
All right. I'm gonna lob an Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay. It kind of hits it and then rebounds kind of up in a direction. The ball itself wiggles momentarily and then resets back into its space.
I think that means you're worthy.
Can we have Drow touch it now?
Still got him in the armbar there.
I'm going to bite your arms just to let him go.
That's not going to help him. Or you, for that matter.
What's your strength?
18.
Yeah, this is kind of outside of my realm of expertise. I'm gonna defer to somebody that believes in a higher power.
So you see Misaki
Somebody
kind of
that believes in
look
Drow?
over at it and then down at the ground.
Thank you.
Whoa, hang on.
Then scoots up to it on her broom, picks up a very small coin, and then hovers back to the rest of you.
Sorry, what just happened? Because a lot of people were talking at once.
You saw Misaki scoot up next to it while hovering on the broom, reach down below the golden orb, pick up a very small golden coin, and then hover back.
We were so focused on the big thing, we didn't see the little thing.
Is there anything on the other side of the coin?
Looks like it was probably stamped with the Waterdeep symbol.
This guy's just sending us all over the frickin' map.
I cast mending.
It's
on
almost
the
like
coin.
this is a world trekking adventure or something.
So there's no remnants of that gold to fix it.
Adventure.
Never did that one.
That's where it is.
So you see it smooth out the remainder of it, but it doesn't replace the missing gold piece.
What if I held the gold piece in hand as I cast mending so it could take from the gold piece?
So it has to be from that specific item. So it would be like if a statue was smashed and you mended the statue, if there were any pieces missing, they would not be there.
Scavenger
There's a
hunt?
caveat to mending. It has to be all one thing originally.
Yep.
Got it.
It's the reason why if there's ink on something, you can't put that back.
You know, so,
That would just be too easy.
Yep.
so the coin has in celestial, or reads in through purification, and then the rest of the face of the coin has been scratched out.
So we need the lotion of Purell.
Well,
Need the purification spell.
Need purification, or do we just need somebody who believes themselves to be pure?
This is me metagaming a bit, not Arc thinking and coming up with a brilliant strategy, but do we have like a consecrate spell?
I mean, technically we do if we have any clerics. It's just it might take 8 hours for them to get out to it.
I'm going to point out that Kidra just rolled something.
Sure he did.
Yeah, he did. What? I don't like it when you randomly roll things, Kedro.
So it was a coin with the symbol of Waterdeep on it, and it says something about purification.
yeah, only through purification, and the rest has been defaced. So I'm not able to restore what the rest of the saying is. And water.
Not you, just you little thief.
Lord Drow unlock me.
Oh, you know, you guys had to relapse him. He was going strong.
I didn't do anything.
What happened? What happened? A bottle of wine.
I'm looking in the thing.
Nobody knows what happened because he was clearly crafty.
Remember, he said we didn't see Kibble.
Yep.
That's what I'm
Kibble
saying. I
is a
know
rogue
because of
first.
that what happened, but as Drawho, I have no idea what happened.
Wait, is Kibble back on the binge?
All right.
Y'all are feeding his bad habits.
I mean, he's in a place that covers his tracks moments after he makes them. It's a perfect time.
I forgot that he was a turtle.
What do I need to roll to see if I know if there's like a particular deity associated with Waterdeep and like what their purification rites might be?
Religion.
Also, could this just be a somewhat too obvious way of saying cast purify food and water?
Yeah.
Don't really do religion, so this is a long shot, but
with a 14, you would think there's a variety of religions that might work out of Waterdeep. Maliki, Lathander.
Isn't Helm a big one up there?
Nope.
No, I'm thinking of Icewind Dale.
Yep. Potentially Saluna.
These are all cool places that I've never heard of.
Ilmater.
unfortunately I don't know anything about any of those deities. So
Don't we have like a coin or something? Like other than the one you tried?
I have a coin.
Nah. Well, my religion
5%
check's
better.
not my religion check is not quite as good either.
Yep.
Wait, you can do religion on this? I'm trained in religion, aren't I? No, I'm not.
Misaki,
But I'm good at religion.
you feel that it
Wait a
definitely
minute.
needs some
Wait a minute.
form of
It
purification.
was stamped on a coin, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So it would assume that somebody that knew something about the history of the area might understand what was stamped on a coin, because that's usually pretty important.
Okay, so who's from the area?
I don't know. I look at the guy who's supposed to be really old and really stuffy and knows about history.
Oh, me? Yeah,
And there's
I
like
could
two
do
past
that.
lives living in his head.
Yeah, good luck.
Your biggest kind of push towards that line of thought would, in conjunction with the religious aspects that were brought up, would actually push you more towards the idea of denier.
So I'll just be like, I don't know. I seem to remember something about denier. That helps. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention in theology class. Lots of BS.
He was good to meet the parents.
But about the most that you can remember that denier was a god of art, cartography, glyphs, and literature.
He was like an elf, but not as good as an elf at most of those things.
Hey, Draho.
You would! You would!
Hey, Draho.
What's up?
You're missing a bottle.
Bottle of what? And I will immediately check my pouch.
Which is a feat, considering you're currently flailing in my arms.
So yeah, is all my stuff there? Let's see, my aged Evermead wine.
You would notice
Where's
your
my
bottle of stone solder gone.
Where is my stone solder? I spent a lot of money on. Did I spend a lot of money on?
I don't know.
I've
Ask
bought
your-
too much booze from too many locations to know what ones are expensive.
I don't know. Maybe you should have a word with your butler.
You guys all hear a
From what direction?
From the north.
I will say that there better be some left when we find you.
Can I track Kibble down with my sense of smell?
You can attempt to.
I mean, you can try to use your tracking just as...
Yeah. I'll try and do that. What do I need to roll?
Survival.
I would say at some point, too, he should probably start getting disadvantaged on his stealth because he's tipsy.
Survival, let's...
I would argue that the person trying to sniff out the
25.
person with the open bottle of wine should have advantage.
I was just about to say that. I was about to say he should definitely have advantage on locating a boozer.
Oh, 25.
Okay. So you make a wander up to about here, and you find a empty bottle of wine on the ground.
Okay.
Do I see the kibble?
You do not.
So do we not tell Draho and make him assume that he still has a full bottle, or do we tell him now just to hear him cry?
Well, because that's an obvious
I pick up
answer
the
for
bottle,
anyone
I
in this
take it
party.
You're not here.
I take him back. I take it back to Draho and I just to rub it in his face, and I'm like, "Look what Kibble did to your precious bottle of pricey wine."
I'll take it out of his pay.
You know, now that I think about it, since Kibble metagaming here, since Kibble is an 11th level bard, he probably has access to invisibility.
Kibble is drunk and invisible. That's what's gonna happen.
Is he wasting high level? Oh, he did. Why?
I mean,
Why,
is
Kibble?
it really wasting it if it makes you angry?
Not really. It's amusing for the rest of us.
makes you angry.
I mean, he is the bard. He's supposed to
The
boost
second
morale.
level spell slot has been used.
The majority of our morale is boosted. He's done his job.
If it makes you angry.
Pedro, I go back to the spot where I found the bottle,
Okay.
Hug my cutie.
and
Oh,
I
coming to
see,
see
and
Mama.
I smell, sniff the air to see if I could smell any booze around.
Not in that area.
Then
I hold the bottle up to his nose. I'm like, consent, boy, consent.
yeah. Once he does that, do I detect any scents?
You smell that wine going back east towards where you were at.
Leave him alone.
Do I-
He'll
do I
catch
smell
up or
it-
he'll
do I
get.
smell it anywhere else?
You do
I'm
not.
gonna very loudly say, leave him alone. He'll either get lost down here and stuck alone forever, or he'll find his way back to us.
Well, I kind of
And-
want to find Kibble
and
before he gets too lost.
Do we hear crying?
Yeah.
No,
So-
but like from where the ball is. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, okay. So I go over there and do I
Okay,
smell
okay.
Kibble?
Kibble, let's not do anything hasty. Like touch it.
I grab Kibble.
We don't
You
see
don't
him.
see
but
him.
We're gonna. Okay.
And he definitely moves if you try and grab him.
Okay. we're gonna just stand next to each other and kind of reach around for him.
Am I
Without-
able to hover
Okay.
above the golden sphere?
You are.
Also,
It's
why
a-
is everything black and white now?
So while they're doing that,
You know, looking ridiculous.
with Draho mentioning Daenerys, I rolled a 31. Does that help me think of anything history-wise that might be relevant?
Yes. So with that, at one point, Daenerys and Ogma had kind of colluded together and created what they felt was the greatest option for purification that could be given to an object, making it worthy of the gods. The specifics around it, though, you've never read.
And we don't have a book or anything on it, do we?
Correct.
Do we find Kibble in a rag bag cornering of him?
No, you're getting his scent kind of from all over that area.
Okay, but like we're physically reaching into the
Quit
area.
chasing him. He's just gonna keep burning spells. Just stop. Leave him alone. He'll catch up or he won't. We
We're
can't
not
spend all
losing
day
him.
chasing
He has
Kibble.
good gear on him for one matter.
Look, just because you said something mean that made him want to disappear doesn't mean we're gonna give up looking for him because we care.
Just because you're a bad owner doesn't mean the rest of us are.
And that's the
Okay,
most
owner.
first of all, you can't own him. He's a person.
Yeah. I'm a bad employer, if anything.
With the
And that's the most damage I've done today.
would I get another religion roll with this information, or do you want me to make a?
Go with religion.
Let's see if I can do this better.
What do I have in my? Those are different ones.
Ugh.
They are on there.
So with the 17 based on that, you feel that you
No.
slightly recall something about
You mean your skills?
fire,
Thank you.
the radiance of a celestial, and then
Gold.
pure water.
Those are the ones you're proficient in.
Okay.
All right, so I am.
Actually,
Pure water, as in, like, minerally pure or blessed pure?
I mean, why?
Potentially one or the other?
One would say the water that's in the chalice is pure because it's clean and pure. It just would have to be blessed.
More
Maybe?
than likely.
All right. So we need some radiance, some fire, and as I fish around and pull the chalice back out, and some pure water.
okay. I got a fire arrow. Does that work?
You could probably cast Fireball.
I was gonna say we have sources of fire that don't require using up limited resources.
Right.
Yeah.
Likewise, I can do some radiant.
So what was that left? Radiant fire and water, right?
Water.
Pure water,
Water.
and I hold the chalice in hand.
Excellent. Get on it.
All right.
Semantic.
How
All
do you,
right.
how do you want to go about this, shall we say, ritual, Misaki?
I can hold the chalice and then speak the word.
Either you can or Navarro, if you want to, you can hold it.
Probably better. idea.
Aizan, would you be able to cast a firebolt in unison with me casting some radiance?
All day.
Okay, so the
So
three of
hit it at the same time.
all three of us probably hit at the same time, which means the others should probably get out of the way.
That's a good idea. I just grab Draho and move him over here.
Yep.
And I'll just float.
Um,
above-
Draho doesn't even struggle anymore. He's just like, this is my life now.
What's the point in struggling?
I
And
yell
I'll
him
just
away.
float above you guys,
Well,
and we should probably just do this in unison.
Kibble is still under there, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
No, he's not.
I doubt it. Especially if we start gesticulating in his direction. He'll move.
Hey, we're gonna do a thing. It would be an awful shame if someone was standing under the orb.
And got wet and possibly blasted with fire and radiant damage.
And is there anything you'd like to say in conjunction with this?
We need words.
We need words. Well, there's already a verbal and semantic to what I have. Be
That's quite the blessing.
yeah.
I cast
Uh,
raspberries to
let's
second
see.
level.
Purify this orb in the name of
Ogma and Daenerys.
Ogma and Daenerys, and I have to name my god also.
Let me just tack on to your accomplishments here.
Yeah.
Look who's talking.
Hey,
Which I have written down. He
let me
followed.
find my paper.
You don't know what god
the
you
main-
follow?
No, it's the main elven god. I can never remember how to pronounce.
Coralon.
Thank you. I can never remember how to pronounce the name.
I
Be
followed
purified
Coralon.
within the name of Ogma, Daenerys, and Coralon, and we just let it rip.
All right. So as you do that, and the water touches it as the last, it drowns over it, and in doing so, the top of the sphere slowly eats away and then falls entirely. All of the gold is gone, and what drops out is another one of those crimson eye necklaces.
Oh,
Okay, so let's
the
do a head
gold's
count.
gone.
So Drow has one. Navarra has one.
Yes.
And who else?
No
Nobody.
Nobody
Looks
yet.
like now Masaki has one.
Okay, Masaki has. Cute.
All right, I'll put one on.
So we're only supposed to get 3 of these, right?
No, we're all.
No, everybody needs one.
Okay, that has been added to your inventory.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna go down then.
Or are we going to backtrack to the other halls?
Well,
Good.
Because there's 2 hallways back there that we haven't gone down.
Yeah. I'm fine for going down. Or we can backtrack. I mean, we're gonna have to backtrack eventually anyway.
Yeah, probably.
So I mean, I would think it would
Well-
make more sense to backtrack earlier rather than later.
we're close. Well, yeah, it just depends. I think we're on one corner, so depending how it's laid out, we just need to figure out which way to go and just stick to it.
Okay, so
Well, why doesn't Navarra send her owl that way?
because it can't go above a certain point, so we can't get like a view.
No, and then she could just send it down the.
Like the scout.
Yeah, just got down that hallway down there,
That's a thought.
and then we could see how far each of those hallways backtracked.
All right. So which hallway are you talking about?
The 2 backtracking ones.
So the ones by where we started.
Yeah.
If you were to stay here, that would end up out of your range.
Okay.
I believe.
So I already scouted the very, very first one.
Mhm.
That very first left, when
Yeah.
you come in, and there was nothing there.
There was nothing there because I was searching for the
Okay.
Fae presence
Okay.
and I didn't find anything.
What about the second? Did you check that one?
I
out
didn't
yet?
go down the second one.
Well,
All right, so I guess we're going down the second one then.
Well, hang on. Are we going to go down those chutes over there, or are we going to just continue around where we're at now?
I think we determined that the Fae is most likely down there, so we should probably avoid that until the end.
Down.
first one.
The first one.
Okay, so then we should probably go see what's around on this side and then work over back to that area.
That's fair. Okay. So I'll
Unless it looks like we're getting close to him from this side, then we'll backtrack.
Okay, so if I go here and send the owl down this side passage to the right,
You can-
what do we find on that side?
In that one. So your owl gets to about here,
Okay.
and sitting at the end of this portion of the maze, your owl is able to let you see a ornate platinum throne with a plush velvet cushion. Age and weathering has stripped away its finer details, but it certainly must have belonged to a great leader of a nation, as a large stone sits near the feet, proclaiming in common, "Seat of the once great king, only the true heir may wield its power."
Oh God! Don't let Draho come down here.
Oh, Draho, come down here.
not knowing what it is, I instinctively just go ready to block him off.
So you stand in the middle of the path.
Instinctive pounce, yes.
I'm going to investigate that room. So
All right, so I'm-
has Draho
Yeah, so as he comes down, I'm just like, nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on. This is what Draho is made for.
Yes, I'm gonna
If you go-
physically come down here, but I don't want Draho down here.
Okay.
I can
Oh, don't
keep him on
trust
a.
me.
I can keep him on a
Leash.
metaphorical leash here.
So I'm gonna go ahead and approach the throne and investigate.
Yeah, I will do the same.
That's dangerous. Should only send one person at a time.
In case there's explosions.
Yeah, usually that's me.
Nat 20 on investigation.
Okay, well I didn't find shit.
So nat 20 on investigation for a total of. This is for Fenrir. 21.
Yep, so the only thing that you see is that large stone at the seat and the throne itself.
And what did it say on it again?
Seat of the once great king, only the true heir may wield its power.
Figure out who the true great king was. If someone would tell me the words, I can use history. See if I know who the great true king is that might have had a platinum throne.
Hey, what's it say? Fenrir says it. Okay, what do you got?
I tell Draho, it says, seat of the once great king, only the true heir may wield its power.
Well, we need to figure out who the heir would be.
Do you have any knowledge of who had a platinum throne?
You're being very vague when you talk of grandiose ancient kings.
Well,
18. Do I know anything?
There were a variety of potential platinum thrones, the greatest of which was bound to the planes of law.
Okay, I'll say that. I know the greatest of the many, because apparently platinum was really good throne-making material for a short couple of centuries. Seem to be bound to the plane of law. Personally, I think gold is better, but...
There are no freaking platinum thrones in Mechanus.
Look, I'm just telling you what I remember from history class. If you disagree with it...
Yeah, that makes some sense.
If you disagree with it, I mean... You
Well,
know,
you
the
said
educated
the plane
have decided
of law.
this stuff. Yeah, law plane. I don't know. I never studied law that well.
Wait.
My uncle's the lawyer.
Dragon Ball.
Hmm?
Oh, that's a dragon.
Right. He's a platinum dragon. The platinum dragon. So.
Hang on.
Does anyone recognize the style?
Not outright, no.
Okay.
And I roll to determine the style of throne, to determine what kingdom it could be.
Yeah, that was what your history check was for?
Okay, I wanted to know if that would be a separate one.
Nope.
Arcana? Can I use Arcana to see if I notice any arcane sigils that might give it away?
Go for it.
Didn't I take a dragon suit from that spells a dragon?
Maybe.
You don't see
Oh,
any.
it's a separate place.
It
Well,
seems to have once been ornate,
This
but
campaign, not
at this point,
anywhere near the structure.
none of the true finery of it is there.
I just wanted to try something with it.
Mm.
I know it's a different thing in a different place, but hey, Pedro.
Yep.
I do want to try something. So, I have this dragon tooth that I took off that dragon we fought a couple sessions ago, like early on.
I think he's talking about the skeletal dragon in the under
Yep.
city. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up to the throne and see what happens if I place a dragon tooth on it.
And as you do that, I take both me and Draho off to the side.
Where are you placing it?
I guess the cushion.
So you rest it on the cushion?
Yeah.
Okay. It rests there?
Nothing happens.
Nope.
Is there any like place where like a tooth or anything else would be any like place where there's like an empty fitting?
You're going to pick it back up?
Yeah.
Seems to be stuck to the seat.
They didn't sit.
Well, now the sitting on it's going to be rather uncomfortable.
Ugh.
I let everybody else know that.
Well, if that's stuck, then can you put in the text in the text thing there exactly what the throne reads, so I can read how it's written and make sure I'm understanding it correctly?
But Kidjo, is there any like empty sockets in the throne?
There is not.
See, the once great king, only the true heir may wield its power.
Doesn't say anything about sitting on the throne, just that the true heir must wield its power.
May.
May wield its power, true. Problem is, I gave some tips through my history check. We need someone else with history to roll and see if they figured out more.
Oh, and Fenrir, are you trying to pull it off of the seat?
I guess.
Give me a strength check.
And I can try to history to see if I know anything more.
What's on the die?
14 plus whatever.
15.
What did you roll, Draho? 18?
Yep, also an
I
18.
rolled an 18.
I'm gonna inspiration that.
Okay. What was Fenrir's roll?
15.
15. So as you pull, the seat itself lifts up and there's somewhat of a click. You're not able to get the tooth to come off, but that click seemed to come from the right side of the throne.
I check out the right side to see what's up.
Okay. Where specifically are you trying to check?
All over.
Okay. Give me an investigation check then.
18, so
18? 19.
19. You start kind of feeling around, and as you feel the what would be the left arm of the throne on your right, it slides slightly to the right.
okay.
And within is a small pocket that has an additional one of those necklaces.
Okay.
I think that's yours, because we found it.
I pick it up and put it on.
Okay.
Well done.
Alright, and then I tell everybody that I found it.
Well, that was easy enough.
I'm curious if any of us are the true heir, though.
Alright, so 22 I'm assuming doesn't help any.
No, unfortunately not.
But he did get the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're good.
And nobody lost their pants. That's disappointing.
Right. No one lost,
Lost
their
their
pants
pants.
as I pull mine up.
But I lost my dragon tooth from my necklace.
That you did.
Sacrifices must be made.
I mean, dragon tooth isn't really on your necklace so much as it is like taking up your entire pouch.
That's been kind of shaved down.
Okay, so we got that one. So that's what, down to me and
Still need 3. No,
Okay.
2. Need
You-
2. Well, 3 because we need 1 possibly for Kibble.
Yeah.
So we need Ark, Kaizen, and Kibble.
Oh look, the one room that has a combat challenge. Yay.
I figured out a puzzle all by myself. With one myself.
Oh no. Things. Options.
Passages. How many passages?
Sausages?
Passages.
Anyone else keeping up with me in the sake here?
Trying
Bit of
to.
art.
Or Navarre, rather?
I'm just trying to avoid,
I don't know why you didn't bring me with you.
Oh yeah, that.
because if I can't physically see
I
around the
keep forgetting
corners,
that.
then I have no idea where anything
That's-
is.
Oh, yay.
Yay.
Alright, so up, down, or straight?
Send the bird.
Send the bird.
Okay.
The bird
I
is
will-
the guide.
I will send the bird down each of the passages in general.
Which one first?
All right, let's see. You guys came around that direction. You're there. Okay. Which way?
So down first.
Okay. Brings you to a double passage there.
Okay. Down again.
Okay.
There's more down?
And then you
Okay,
have
I'm
left and right.
gonna bring it back and tell that there's a whole lot of passages down off that way.
Okay, let's cross those paths when we come to them, I guess. What's up here?
Yeah, we'll come. Yeah, it's what about this upper one?
Yeah, this first upper passage, because there's two.
So as your bird gets to about there, you notice that the screaming and wailing that you heard originally when you stepped in is much louder here.
Okay, so it seems likely that one of those screaming statues that we have to stand in front of is down here. I'm gonna send it up just to the edge of the thing so I can see. Okay, so there's another corner.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we'll go back up that way.
So heading to the right.
Just to the edge.
Okay, that brings you kind of back to the original path that you checked.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so I'll send this back.
Down?
Down on this second passage.
Left or right?
We'll just go around the corner to the right here.
Okay, nothing there.
Okay, and then to the left.
Brings you to a right and left.
Right first.
Looks like that's gonna connect back down to the other passage.
Okay.
Okay, and
left.
left up.
As you get here, as your bird rounds the corner, you find a curious sight at the end of the hall. Tiny tables and their accompanying sized chairs surround a pit in the middle of the ground at the edge of the corridor. Small garden gnome looking figures are positioned around the scene, some seated, others standing, and two that look a little larger than the others sport regalia of porcelain garments. The others are garbed in more standard garden gnome regalia, though each has a brightly colored shirt. None match the others. Hats match shirts and backpacks in each color, and each, save for the two larger, hold a present box wrapped in a bow before them.
I think I found our Fae presents.
Not take.
Alright, I'll go ahead and head back. Bring the bird back to the rest of the group. And then I'll just do a quick one straight ahead.
Comes to the right and left.
We'll check the left.
Nothing over there.
Okay, right.
I imagine that connects back to the top.
Probably. I'll take it as far as I can go to the right here.
Okay. So as you come around, your bird gets to about there. And that one. You see a small patrol of drow guards standing around there. Seem to be taking a kind of needed rest. And each one is carrying one of those necklaces.
Okay.
Ooh, let's interrupt their short or long rest.
Yeah, I'll bring the bird back, tell everybody about the drow, and suggest we go get the rest of our necklaces.
Stealthily? At least until we're very much not.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought you meant try and steal them. I'm like, no, let's kill them. They're drow.
But let's not give them an opportunity to know we're here. So Kaizen, you should probably come last.
So that said, we'll pick that up at the start of the next session. But for now, we'll go ahead and end.
Not a single combat!
Yeah, crazy, isn't it? As always, thanks to all those watching and everyone for playing. See you guys next week.
Have a good night.